Hello everyone.
I got the first. I am all powerful.
I can't wait to get started. Carnage, you're more like small powerful.
I'll take what I can get.
I'm reading my activity feed and realizing I missed some Helladria puns. Tag hello.
Hello.
Thank you for the follow tag. Also hi printers, my love. This is the whole stream today. I'm just gonna spam TTS redeems the whole time.
Sounds good.
I can pretend to be everybody else too.
Let's go.
Hello, it is me, the real Army Darkfire.
Wow, hello Arby.
Piss 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 piss.
Wow, it's Arby.
Lumi, I need changes. 30 ounces of it.
Don't worry, I got it. I love stinky dye piece.
Whoa, that was odd. Why'd I say that? Just kidding, I love saying that.
Please understand, Lumi is manipulating the enchantment that animates us.
Lumi, I shall return the favor for you on Friday, don't worry.
Disregard that. I farted so hard my brain fell out.
Things are getting heated in the Muppet fandom.
I don't even have a brain. I'm full of straw.
You are also full of brain. Part of the magic. just like Disney.
That is a terrifying statement, and now I'm calling my entire existence into question.
Piss, 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 piss.
You can question all you want as long as you clean the forge ash up like I asked you.
What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? How's everybody doing today? I see a ton of my friends here.
Jevon says, poo poo pee pee.
Oh, Jevon, did you say the P word in here? Mods, can we time out Jevon the sausage, please? That kind of language is prohibitado. We're not allowed to say things like that in here, Jevon. That's 1 second timeout for every poo poo and every pee pee. And you multiply it, so the 1 second gets multiplied.
Eat the sausage at.
By 1, because that's 1 poo poo pee pee. So that's twice the poo poo pee pee timeout. Holy shit, you did 10 minutes? Carnage, what? Why did you do 10 minutes?
We gotta time you out now, Lumi. You said it a lot.
Yeah, sorry guys. I'm getting timed out. It's only fair. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. What, like 10 minutes, Carnage? 20 minutes? An hour? It's a fucking mess in here. It's crazy. It's wild. Oh, did my rupees redeem not work? Hold on a sec.
4
Tag.
days.
Hold on a sec, Tag.
10 minutes at least, apparently.
There are some things that have been breaking lately with the Twitch API. Let's... Okay, no, we're cool. We're cool. It's working. Yeah! Check me out. So welcome, by the way, Tag. I don't think you've been here before. Guys, if you don't know, Tag the Otter's a rad streamer. I love his content very well. And the other day, for no reason at all, he played a full wizard playthrough with Elden Ring with a friend to raise money for some trans-forward charities, and it was really cool. Hi, Tag. My name is Lumina Lasciduous Alexandria Moet Choco Taco Hydra Puncher Lilyhoof. You can call me Lumi for short. I am a kink-aware, sex-positive streamer. I'm pan, trans, polyamorous as hell, and there is a slime stuck in my hair. So, give me 1 sec. Hold on. I gotta... If you don't get them out, they, like, solidify. It's like bubble gum, so you gotta kind of... You know... Hello, it's nice to see you. Welcome to Atelier Lumi. We're here in the lounge, right here, where I've got some seats. I can have some company over.
Mother, are we going to be cleaning crime and gook off of things today? I can't wait.
Yeah, Slimin, that might be the case. Slimin, my little guy here, is the first person I met when I woke up in this new world, and he's my little goopy boy, my good time boy, my sweet cheese, my little rotten soldier, and he's also very, very gooey. Sometimes he says crazy things. I hope you won't judge him for that. But yeah, so here's the shop in a more proper full view. This is kind of where I live and work now. We're down the road from a town called Brand New, which is, I think, this like JRPG style like starter town. It's clearly video gamey. Like stuff has like stat sheets I can call up, a little status window, you know. But the general vibe here is that I'm supposedly running a shop. But there's nothing left in the shop and I haven't been restocked. And I'm supposed to be able to level up. But as you can see, I've got, what, over 3,000 experience and still haven't leveled. Oh, I'm like way over. Why am I so far over on this screen? Hold on. Let's fix that. Can't be having that. I'm supposed to be like here. There we go. But yeah. Anyway, so that's kind of the vibe. Welcome in. You're probably caught behind the chat delay right now. And that is because we've been hate rated a whole lot lately.
Mother, I have a question. If I gave Gabby 10 apples and then gave Printers another 16, what is the total mass of the sun?
The total mass of the sun is, ask your father. Go ask your father. He'll know. So anyway, hello everybody. It's nice to see y'all here in chat. There's a bunch of you here right now. I want to say hi to everybody. So hi, Jevin. Jevin said the funny number. That's nice. I like that. Pseudoplox, hello. Welcome in. One of my oldest followers. Bastards of the Universe is here. Bastards, another person who deserves a really rad shout out. Bastards has really good content. Hi, Bastards. Gabby's here. Gabby, my favorite cowgirl. Presumably forever girl. Not like me. Not like me, the fair weather cowgirl. Carnage is here. Ryusei is here. Printer is my love. Welcome in. It's nice to have you. I see Abster in the chat as well. Hello, Abster. I didn't say hi to you properly before, but hello, Abs, my water dragon friend. Also, Bagel Gremlin is here. Hello, Bagel Gremlin. Nice to see you. It's always nice to see you come back. I think I first saw you in my chat like a month ago, and I was like, oh man, I hope they stay. Oh shit, Kaizad! Hello, Kaizad! Also, welcome into my favorite big old dragon man. There's Tag! Check it out! Check it out! Check it out! Check that blue name! Look at this blue name, chat. Do you see this? Do you see this shit? This guy right here? This guy rules. This guy's awesome. I played Valheim with him one time. It was really fun. I'm gonna eat the Hate Raiders whole. Yeah, you know what? You're welcome to. You're fully welcome to. We didn't get hit last stream. I ended up going for like 4.5 hours. So hopefully this stream will also be free of them. It's not like a super big problem if they show up, because we've got some defense tools now. And we're able to pretty much shut it down real quick as long as we catch it. And I have moderated so many people. But, you know, hopefully we'll just get left alone and we won't have to worry about it. Tag, welcome in. It is nice to see you. Super happy to have you here. So, full disclosure, I am a disabled person. I have a disease that is called chronic fatigue syndrome, ME/CFS, and it got way, way worse after I had COVID. The long COVID has made my disease substantially worse. So, this is why, as a general rule, I only get to stream 3 days a week. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, 2 p.m. PST. If you're interested, we have a big collab coming up on Saturday that I'm going to talk about. But so, today, I powered through my chores. I did my work around that apartment. I went through my 2-mile walk today, which is great. That is tremendous that I was able to do that. But I've spent just about all I had. So, today's stream, I thought we'd do something a little chill. I thought we'd finally try this Powerwash simulator game that I'm told is a real vibe to play. And I've never played it before, so I'm really excited to get started with it. And they're adding Midgar, apparently, from Final Fantasy VII, sometime next month, like the 3rd or something. So I'm really excited about getting to see that. Mute Willie, hello! Welcome in! Mute Willie. Hello all, I wish I could stay, but I'm sitting outside my work trying to decide if adulting is really worth it. I hope your night is wonderful. Mute Willie, sometimes self-care is worth more than adulting. Just don't shoot yourself in the foot, you know? I think it's important to self-care responsibly, but self-care, still. Triss, hello, you finally got your monitor, congratulations. I know you were waiting on it, I knew you were having some trouble. It's really nice to see you in here. Also, Imogen, hello. Hello, nice job. Thank you. Thank you. I'm just going to flex for a little bit. Ooh, get the flex. Hold on, I got to get this one too. I got to get this flex too. Ooh. Yeah. She power my wash till I'm no longer stinky. She power my wash till I stimulate. Oh, simulate. Sorry, I misread the game title. Adulting in moderation. All things in moderation. All things in moderation, Bagel. Deadass the place from Final Fantasy VII. Deadass, no cap. I'm almost 40. I think I'm probably... The gazpacho are going to come arrest me, I think. You're on to TB? I'm on to TV? Okay. Well, now I have to do something really cursed. Hold on. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. I'll prepare this. Oh, wait. Amy, hold on. Oh, Sonic, I love you so much. Shut up, Amy. I don't love you at all. I'm actually in love with Knuckles. Shut up, Sonic. We're gonna get married and have babies. Okay, I consent to this. That's what they sound like. Have you ever read a Sonic fan fiction? Because that's the sound that's playing at all times. 100% of the time. But what's this? A new suitor arrives. Oh no, it's that fluffy pony from the internet series. Yes, that's right, Amy. It's my true husband. Anyway. Now, I hope I've christened your new home with some wonderful memories that will persist for years to come, Arlie. I want you to look around your new living room, Arlie. I want you to do me a favor, because I know you moved, right? That you tweet about moving. So I want you to look around your living room right now, and I want you to sear that memory into your mind. The Sonic fandom is permanently etched into your new home forever, and that's my blessing, my gift to you, my Fae gift to you on this, the first day that I am on your TV. That's what you get for not inviting me to the baby shower. That's exactly the plot of Sonic Adventure 1. I've played it and I know that about it. Hello, RB Darkfire.
Wow, Lumi, that's so good and funny. I appreciate it. Please do more.
Wow, okay, if you say so, Arlie. Sonic is in my walls now and I have to move. Well, listen, if you get a Sonic Hedgehog in your walls, that can take you months to air it out, and you can gas it. You can throw a bug bomb in there. Oh, but they're gonna live in the wood. The Sonic Hedgehog's got a lot of staying potential, so you're really gonna have to tear down the drywall. You're gonna have to decouple, and you're gonna have to get in there with your hands and scoop out the Sonic pupa. Because if you don't, them pupas gonna mature into fully pregnant Sonics. They don't have a middle phase. They go directly from pupa to pregnant. This is how the Sonic fandom works, and this is how the Sonic Hedgehog perpetuates its life cycle. Once you get Sonic in your walls, it's all over for you. After all, they say you gotta go fast. They're not blowing smoke. Oh, hey, the badges are different. Maybe your badge is different, Click. Because I haven't made any new badges. I don't know what badges you're talking about, because I've been lazy as hell. Pregnant Sonic? Is there any other kind of Sonic? I thought that was the plot of Sonic Adventure 2, right? Sonic Adventure 2 Babies? SA2B? Isn't that... Am I misremembering?
How tell if Sonic is pre-Gonti?
You have to use a Luigi board, Carnage. The only way to tell if Sonic is pregagante is to use a Luigi board. Let me know there's the mid-stage of inflated... Oh! Right, Bagel. Right, thank you. So I hope you're enjoying our Powerwash Simulator stream. This is going very well. It's going very well, and this is very much the vibe. As seen in Sonic Dreams Collection. Wow, being pregnant sure is hard. No, Kai, you gotta give him the tickles. You gotta look deep into his eyes and give him the tickles. I hope this is what you want.
Mother, how can tell if slime and
Ah,
dragon...
Slyman, what happened? Wait, hold on. What happened to your face, dude? Wait a minute. Why did it... There we go. Sorry about your face, buddy. Somebody came and stole my little boy's face. To answer your question, Slyman, I'm genuinely not sure. Is there a way to tell if a slime is pregnant? Hold on. How tell if slime pregnant? Holy shit. The internet's fucked up. Slimon, I don't know if we're gonna have an answer to this question today, buddy. I don't know if there's a good answer for this. Slimon creepypasta. Slimon creepypasta.
We were hoping you would never find out.
You can't protect me forever, printers. One of these days, I'm going to get my hands on an iPad, and I'm going to open Google, and I'm going to find some stuff. And it's going to be over for everybody. Ah. Oh! Hell yeah! Wormmate, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. Hi, raiders. I know some of you are probably stuck in an ad right now. And hopefully it's not for Wizard Game. But if it is an ad for Wizard Game... and Nura Shiny, did we get a collab raid? That would be super rad. Hello. I imagine you are also stuck in an ad, but we'll say
Welcome in,
hello to you in
raiders.
just a sec here.
Welcome, Raiders.
Ant Grind, thank you for the follow. No way. No way. Come on. A new follower. We just got 3 raids? Okay, now I really gotta wait. We're gonna take just a second here. Ahoy, Captain Red Pizza King. Ahoy, there's the Scott raid. That is 3 raids in a row. All right. So the notifications have taken a while to play out. So I figure everybody's probably out of ads right now, right? Are we all feeling it? Are we all vibing? J Lumi, how come your mom lets you have 3 raids? Because my mom is dead. She can't stop me. Not anymore. Never again. Hello, Raiders! My name is Lumina, Lasciduous, Alexandria, Muet, Choco Taco, Hydra Puncher, Lilyhoof. You can call me Lumi for short. I am a kink-aware, sex-positive VTuber. I'm a faun, I'm a fey creature, I'm a shopkeeper, and I run this shop that we call Atelier Lumi because it's a workshop and a regular shop, and it's kind of my whole vibe. I'm queer, I'm pan, I'm poly, I'm transgender, and it's Bruce Baby as well. Hello, Raiders. Wow. Welcome in. It's wonderful to see you. Was there like a collab going or something?
Mother,
Did we
I ate a Scrabble set and rolled over a Luigi board, and spelled out the words "I'm here" with the drop tiles. Is the atelier haunted?
It is haunted, Slime, and how clever of you to notice. It is haunted by the ghost of a dead robot cowgirl, who one day was told a pun so terrible that she exploded. And then there was a whole video. There was a whole big debut video that she did. And then she's here now as a faun. Hello, Raiders. Welcome in. I apologize for having such restrictive measures in place on my chat. We have received a number of hate raids recently in the wake of Wizard Game and people being very angry that trans people exist. So I have had to put some restrictions on my chat, but I hope you guys will stick around from the raid. The many raids, because we're going to play Powerwash Simulator today. We're going to have a nice chill time. It's going to rule. It's going to be really awesome. And so I would love to hear what you guys have to say. I hope you will feel comfy in our community here, because we got some wonderful people. We got a lot of mods. We're a very safe place. So hello, Raiders. Welcome in. If you raided in, you should be able to possibly bypass some of the restrictions. I don't actually know. But if you can, how are your streams? How is stuff going? How did your streams go? I know, for sure, Scott, you're definitely past the restriction already. What were you guys doing? A whole bunch of raids all at once. I figured you guys were collabing or something. Is that right? Or is this just a wild coincidence? Or some kind of clever new form of hate raiding? Scott, are you still around? You still around, buddy? My favorite kaiju? Oh, Risk of Rain collab. Hell yeah, I love Risk of Rain. I've been trying to get people to play it with me. I've been sitting on Risk of Rain 2 for a while, and I haven't been able to get a game together. But I played it when it first was in like early access mode, and I haven't played it since. So I thank you so much, Scott, for shouting me out and getting the raid here. Welcome in to all of your communities. Y'all are wonderful. Drakia, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate that. I'm also going to shout out Wormaid. Thank you for the follow. Sab Bathgoat, are you related in any way to the Bathgoat? That's because I like that dude. Throw up the horns, man. Thank you for the follow. And Grind, thank you for the follow. Nira Shiny, thank you so much for the follow and for the raid. And Wormaid, also thank you for the raid. We're going to go down the damn list here. It's Bruce Baby. I really appreciate that raid as well. I hope your communities enjoy it here. You guys, if you're friends of Scott, you're friends of mine. Scott is a treasure and a gem, and I love that dude to death. So definitely welcome in. Today's going to be Powerwash Simulator. We just got started, and I like to kick stream off with a little bit of chatting to get everybody kind of vibe. You know, you do a little crowd work. That's like the beginning of a show, right? But then we can chill on out. Oh, I don't know, Scott. Am I a villain now? I don't know, Tag. Do you feel any villainous tendencies? Do you have any desire to crush Tokyo? Or rise from a volcano and terrorize the power grid? Drain the energy from the moon? Anything like that? If you're feeling any of those sensations, you might be a villain. If you're just feeling the desire to, like, dam up some bodies of water, though, and support trans people, like, I think you might just be Tag the Otter. I think that's a very real... And I know, like, some otters hold hands while floating, but that's a river otter, and you're not a river otter, right? I learned about otters the last time I hung out with Tag, and I was really embarrassed, because I said something really callous, and definitely otterist, and I felt really bad about it. The moon energy is mine! Hero Horror, listen, the moon is very big. There's a lot of energy in it. You gotta have a big bowl to contain all that energy. Where are you putting it? This is a safety check from your streamer Lumi. I need to know that if you're gonna take all the energy out of the moon, you have a big enough bowl to put it all in. Because otherwise it's gonna spill over and you're gonna be very sad. And I don't want you to be sad because I like you and I think you're cool. Sea otters hold hands. I'm a little river guy. Got it. A little river guy. That's the little river guy. Random, hello. Welcome in. I'm doing okay. Today's Power
Mother,
Wash.
I've decided to eat the moon energy. Wish me luck.
Is it Slyman? He just went right out the door. Boy, I hope that doesn't come back to bite me at all. All right, printers, can you get the door, please? Hero is a big creature. Okay, and that's you gotta have a big bowl then. Okay, good. I'm always a villain on the open sea. Captain, we love a captain around here. You're not the only... Printers, can you please get the door? Hold on.
You got it, boss.
I'm gonna kill it with the power of my mind. They can't hurt me, because I think I'm an NPC or something. But they're really irritating to clean up after. Also, even if I was a villain, I'd always support trans rights. Hell yeah, relatable villain. Please. So sometimes the slimes get in here if somebody leaves a door or a window open. And they can't hurt me, but if you guys have hit point totals, you might want to look out. They're capable of dealing 1, perhaps 2 damage. So... no, you
There were
definitely...
more waiting to come in and I felt bad turning them away.
Oh, well, that's fair, yeah. But yeah, so today the vibe is, since I am a disabled streamer, and I have chronic fatigue syndrome, and I'm feeling a little low energy, I thought we would try this...
Gotta let Lumi capture your soul and stuff it into a sock for this to work.
The Hadmedad is correct. I thought we would try this Powerwash Simulator game a little bit, because I've never played it before. And I thought maybe we can use it to cleanse the stain from our filthy souls. Or at the very least, clean up like a playground or something. Or like, that one's in my ear. Oh, it's in my ear. Hold on. Damn it. Soul socks? You know what?
New trait acquired, no fall damage.
Well, I didn't take any damage, but... I refuse. I'm gonna have Faun. Okay, cool. Oh, no fall damage. That's really good. Thanks for the trait, Blink. If you're an NPC, then I'm a common gremlin. You have all the hero energy. I wish I had hero energy. You kidding me? Think of the things I could do if I had hero energy. In my previous incarnation, okay, look. We've got a lot of people in here. You guys want to see a video? Do you guys want to see what my vibe is? I don't have a proper intro video set up, but I would love to share with you the vibe. I'm going to do a quick poll, and I want to see if anybody wants to see this. It's only about 5 minutes. There you go. So, I have a 5-minute little video that I did for a re-debut on my channel like a month and a half ago, 2 months ago. When was this? And I worked really hard on it, and I got one of my very good friends, Arlie Darkfire, to assist me with the making of this video. And I'm really pleased with it. I'm really proud of it. It explains my whole rebrand and the whole vibe and the whole idea of why I'm a Faun. And I have yet to cut it together and do a proper intro video for the channel. But the plan is to do exactly that, so I have something to play when we get raided. Nura Shiny, hello! Scratch my ears. Oh my. I mean, I'm kind of into it. I know we just met, but I mean, I only just got this body too, so it's kind of like you've known me my whole life. So why not? Yeah, okay, here, hold on. Okay. It's right there. You can scratch your screen. Ha, somebody's scratching. Oh, thank you. And that's 2 for your TV now, Arlie. That's 2 good memories. But thank you guys so much for coming in with the raid. Virgin ear scritchies? Nobody's ever scritched my ears before. I can't go like this, though.
I, Slimin, shall become a main character like in the anime the time I got reincarnated as a slime.
Slimin, didn't you say you were going to eat the moon or something? I just kind of imagined him going mouthful mode and the whole moon getting consumed and like being a big Slimin ball in the sky now. And like Majora's Mask, it's like coming down. So this little dude, Slimin, is my slime friend. He's the first person I met when I woke up in this new place. So there was an item that I had. The only thing... It's almost unanimous. All right, cool. There was a scroll in my possession when I first woke up called like Goddess Protection or Goddess Vibes or some thing like that. And I think it was intended for me, but I looked at this little dude and he was a level 1 slime with like 3 hit points. And he was nomming on my nose, but he was really cute. So I thought, you know, I don't want anything bad to happen to him. What if some adventurer comes along and bonks him with a wooden sword? I don't want him to turn into experience points, so I used the scroll on him instead of myself. So now his stat block just says, Slimin, level 1 slime, and nothing else. But I think he might be immortal. But anyway, I'm gonna get this video set up. Did I clear it out? I think it's over on this screen. Is it over on this screen? It's about to be, baby. It is about to be. Oh, you know what? It's on the starting soon screen, isn't it? All right. I'll be right back in 1 sec. And I'm going to play this video. Give me like 30 seconds to set it up. What? What is this place? What happened to me?
Welcome, Lumina! I am the Orb Goddess, the keeper of this place between worlds and the manifestation of the magic that you seek. Through your careless mistreatment of Ryusei's orb, you have freed me from my prison, and so I will grant your wish, and with it, true life. With my blessing, I will send you to another world where you may—
Oh, so you're some kind of isekai goddess.
What? The anime thing? No. This is more like a karmic reward. A blessing I am bestowing upon you as a reward for your surprising persistence.
Yeah, you know, like isekai stuff where the protagonist dies and the goddess transports.
No, it isn't that. Shut up! I'm an orb goddess. It's really different.
Okay.
Lumina, I will send you to a new life in someplace brand new. However, you will remember nothing of your old life.
Wait, so my friends, my stream, I'm gonna forget everything?
Sadly, yes. This is the price you must pay.
But what about everything I've been fighting for? I won't do it.
What? Why not?
My friends are the most important thing in the world to me. My stream got me through one of the hardest parts in my life. I won't give that up.
Jeez, what a downer. Okay, fine. You can keep your memories. Don't know why you'd want to remember everything, though.
Going to drown Spyro the Dragon. This is not a joke. This is an actual threat. Actually, now that you mention it.
Nope, you're gonna remember everything. I'm gonna grant you your new form, too, with new lore to go with it. Your final, true form. Anyway, it's going to be super important that you not tell anybody who you are, even if you remember them.
Why?
Think of this as like, magical witness protection. Every bounty hunter in the multiverse is gonna want a piece of you. You're breaking a lot of magical laws right now to do this. Like a lot.
You mean you're breaking a lot of laws?
Be gay, do crimes, right?
Be gay, do crimes, yeah.
So, pretty much, I'm gonna slot you into this new world as a fey creature.
Oh, awesome! I love a fae! Do we get cool thief powers?
No,
Oh, well, do I get rad comedy powers?
too silly for that. Sorry.
Well, what kind of powers do I get?
You are going to be a shopkeeper.
You're putting me in retail? As a reward?
Prepare yourself, Lumina. I will now.
Wait. Before I go, you sound super familiar.
What? No, I don't. I'm the orb goddess. You've never met me before.
No, actually, I'm pretty confident now. You're obviously
No,
just...
I'm not. Good luck, Lumina.
What's going on, Jess? God damn it! God damn it! No! I didn't say they ate a puppy. I just said that the puppy was the cause of their stomach problems. Ben, how are you today?
Well, I'm in a lot of pain because I was cut out from a larger watermelon. Well, you see, consciousness is a discrete function of the brain and body working together.
hate me more. I can't possibly hate you more. Please, hate me. I need it. Move over, bitch. I got a pussy full of Hot Pockets. We did it, gang! For once! I didn't blow my rebrand! Hey, come on inside. I'll show you around. So, what did you guys think? That was my cool rebrand video. Oh, we launched that like 2 months ago, and now I'm a fawn instead of a robot. Night Methane, thank you for the follow. Goo, that feels weird. Hello, Atlas! I am really happy you guys liked it. I worked really hard on it, and the whole
Moon's
vibe...
gone.
Slimin? What did you just say? Moon's gone? Hey printers? Hey Carnage, Cowrie, can one of you guys check on the moon maybe? Well, alright. You know what? I'm very much a leaf on the river kind of gal. I think if the moon's gone, you know, we'll just have to tide ourselves over with something else.
Always has been.
Alright. Is Slimin responsible for the moon being gone, or is it unrelated? The werewolves will be livid, yeah, but they won't be very powerful, so we don't have to worry. Like Candor, if you're in here, sorry about it, buddy. By the way, Arlie, I did get something set up for you.
Piss.
It's all yours. You can use it whatever you want. I have created, through my mastery of the arcane and some really good art from printers, little Hodmedods. That is to say, like little straw-stuffed poppets. Hodmedod is a term for like a scarecrow in one very specific part of England. But also it refers to a little magical animated creature stuffed with straw. And so I've reached out through the ether. I've plucked a little bit off of the souls of some of my friends. Don't tell them. And crammed it into those little straw dolls so that they can be animated.
Ooh, I'm a dirty whittled waggy. Ooh, you gotta power wash me, ooh ah.
And I'm filled with regrets already. I've never regretted something so
Oh my
quickly.
gosh, is that the hourly Darkfire? The black opal dragon of Twitch streaming fame?
Technically, no.
There were some giants and they were super weird looking and they kinda got rid of the moon.
Oh, those guys. Damn, I didn't know they could come here. So the place between where you saw in the video, there's a bunch of portals there, but...
Why did the weird Lamia offer me Baja Blast?
I don't know, Slimin, but you should always accept a Lamia when she offers you fluids. Never turn down a Lamia's fluids. That's bad manners. Thank you so much for that sub, King Hawk 3000. That rules. I really appreciate that. That helps me get here on screen so I can keep doing this stuff, which I love doing very much. So the vibe with the video was level up Lumi, right, is my rebrand. And the goal was to kind of level up my content to do a bunch of new stuff. And I have a bunch of new stuff planned. But also this takes a lot of energy. And I am disabled and tired, so please bear with me while I get the new stuff out. There is a bunch of stuff. We did a shop day on the debut. It's really great. Mouth is open and ready for... I imagine you meant to say Lamia fluids tag. But there are a couple of lamps in here too. I think they'd be happy to help. You are a Bamf? Thank you, Wormaid. I think you're a Bamf too. You're breathtaking. I'm doing okay, King Hawk. I try to be transparent about my disability. I have ME/CFS. I have it's myalgic encephalopathy and chronic fatigue syndrome, and it's nerve damage basically. It's like a nerve fatigue thing where my body doesn't replenish its energy reserves the way that most people's do. So sometimes it can be hard for me to like get out of bed in the morning and care for myself. But today, I managed to do my chores, and I walked 2 miles today, and I'm utterly destroyed. It took a lot out of me to do it. So we're going to do Powerwash Simulator today. But then we got a whole bunch of raids, so I'm delaying the start of game just a little bit to amp up our pre-game chat. Because I love, okay, as a streamer, there's a couple of things that are important to me. Number one is community building. I love the community we have built. And I love that my friend Scott was like, hey, let's raid into Lumi. Because that's what he sounds like. That's his accent specifically. It's like not a good accent. I don't know why he does it. It's weird. And he brought a bunch of new communities here, and you guys have been incredible already. I'm so happy to connect these communities like this. You have nanites? What? Chronic illness gang, let's go! Yeah, they diagnosed me with fibromyalgia, chronic pain, neuropathy, ME/CFS. Popsuki, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. If you don't know, my name is Lumina Lasiduous Alexandria Muet Chaco Taco Hydra Puncher Lilyhoof. The Hydra Puncher is temporary, but you can call me Lumi for short. It's nice to meet you. Today we're planning on playing some Powerwash Simulator, but my vibe. Community is number one. That's like my big thing. I love the community we have built, and I feel really good about it. And I would keep doing this even if I never made a single cent at it, because I like being here with all of you. The second one is self-actualization. It's a psychological buzzword, but it basically means becoming the best version of yourself. And we do a visualization exercise sometimes on stream when the energy is right for it. We might do it later today. I don't know. We'll see. Then it is young. Third most final, trans rights, Black Lives Matter, ACAB. I'm not shy about this stuff. I try to be really transparent about it. I believe that people deserve respect. People deserve love, and people deserve to live in a society.
But to be clear, you absolutely should give her at least a single cent.
Thank you, Arlie. Also, Arlie has announced, and I hope that this stays true, that she is coming back to streaming on the 20th. Arlie, you're doing a collab? Wasn't that the 19th? I feel I'm thinking back to things you've said to me. And I feel like if you want to plug a thing, now's a really good time to plug a thing, because Arlie is very important to my community as well. You could use some self-actualization. All right, you guys, you know what? You want to do a quick demo of what we do? We'll do a quick demo of what we do, and then we'll get into Powerwash Simulator. I want to share with you guys what I'm all about. So, the original vibe here, when I first started streaming, and you saw my... Mermaid, thank you so much for the sub. I really appreciate that. That means a lot to me. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. I'm glad to see that you have enjoyed your time here so far enough to get the sub. Please enjoy all of those emotes. I made some of them, and my girlfriend Printers made a whole bunch of other ones in there. So please enjoy those
Scort's
emotes.
been talking to Mata, now I talk like this.
Scort's been talking to Mother, and now I talk like this. Because I don't... What even accent is that? Never heard something like that. So, the vibe here. You saw during the debut video some clips of my first model. That's the girl with the pink hair. That's the original. Her name was Gyuko, because I couldn't resist a pun, because she is a cowgirl, and also it's Gyu is beef, and Yuko is a girl's name, so Gyuko, right? It was clever. And then I was like, well, I'm not Japanese. I don't want anybody to think I'm pretending to be Japanese, so I'm Lumi now, and that's kind of my thing. But so, when I first got into VTubing a little over 2 years ago, there was like this new program called VC Face by Emiliana and Deet, and there was this thing that Pixiv was putting out called Vroid Studio, and it was like a really early beta, and you could make like a model, and you could pick some things from a list. So I made this character, this pink-haired anime girl, and I just kind of like flooded out my creativity into this character. I put cow ears and horns because I was Ushimimi online for a very long time, and cows were kind of my thing. I relate to cows. It's like, there's a story behind it. But anyway, that's the short. It's not relevant to the story. And I created this character without really thinking about it, just putting all of the things that I liked and the things that I wanted and the things that like I felt would be really fun to embrace and embody, like really like an experiment. And I made her to play D&D online with my friends. And like, because as a trans woman, sometimes I don't feel presentable, and I really don't want to put my face on camera. It makes me feel anxious. So I made a little model for days when I was feeling a little less than good about myself. Because dysphoria is a bitch. It's real and it's a bitch. Even if it's not bad, sometimes it feels bad. So I made this model. I spent a couple days on her. I brought her into Blender. I sculpted some custom stuff. I made her an outfit, a pretty dress inspired by Legend of Zelda, some cow ears, little cow horns, big swishy cow tail. And then I put her on screen and I turned on the face capture. And what I saw looking back at myself was this raw expression of 100 things about myself I had never let myself see before. It was a profound, crystallizing moment for me when I realized, oh shit, I haven't been honest with myself about what I want. And so I really looked at it for a long time and I cried. The first time I ever put my model on the screen, I cried and I said, well, I guess I gotta start that fucking Twitch stream now, huh? I've been putting it off. And so the whole reason I started streaming is because I wanted to take that crystallizing moment and turn that into something that I could share with people. And I love playing video games. I love chatting with everybody. I love building a community. But at its core, the reason this stream exists is not to make money. It's not to get famous, not to make publicity. It is to share with you that moment that I had. So I want to take a second here. This is only going to take like 2 minutes. Please humor me. I know this is not classic Twitch content, and I promise we will get into the game very soon, but I got to share this with you, and it's very important. So I'm going to set the tone a little bit. I'm going to put on some chill, slightly magical music that I bogarted from the same wizard I stole my orb from. Ryusei Shining Heart. This used to be his. I stole it. All right, get out of here, you. It's heavily modified. It's customized. And I'm sure it will run out of smoke eventually. Nira, thank you so much for the sub. I really appreciate that. Sorry, I've missed a lot of chat, but I will get caught up on chat. And if you said something you want me to see, say it again and I will interact, I promise. That is my whole vibe and I definitely want to, but I want to share this with you too. So I'm gonna disable, just for a second, some of the alerts. Thank you, Lips, thank you so much for the follow. So humor me here. We're gonna do a little visualization, okay? And when I say visualize, some people can see things in their head in a material form and some people can't. This is aphantasia. Some people can just think of concepts and that's fine too. Think of like a list if you can. Or if you can visualize it, follow along. So we're gonna do this visualization that my therapist taught me. Many, many years of therapy. So if you can, if it's safe to do so and you have a second, do me a favor and close your eyes. Now take a moment and in your imagination, in your mind's eye, I want you to picture yourself. What came to mind when you thought that? That's you. That's your self-image. That's how you viewed yourself. Maybe it looks like you, maybe not exactly. Maybe it's unflattering and unpleasant to look at. Maybe it's really great because you're very self-actualized. Anyway, that's your self-image. What I want you to do, and the purpose of this visualization, is to take that self-image, and I want you to make a decision about it. I want you to make a change to it that makes you happy. Find something that you would be happy to have added or changed in that self-image, and change it in your mind. Visualize it. Maybe there's something you have been avoiding, or maybe there's something about yourself that you want to change. Hair color, weight, clothing. And I want you to keep making changes to it, but not out of a sense of shame or guilt. I want you to make changes to it that make you happy. That's the most important part of this. And now think about that version of you. Where are they? What's around them? Who do they hang out with? What do they do for a living? What kind of car do they drive? Do they walk? Do they ride a bike? All of the things about this self-image that you're creating now, I want you to question. I want you to say, well, does that make me happy? Or does that make me sad? And if it makes you sad, you can throw it out. There's no need to be realistic here. There's no need to hold yourself back for the sake of realism. Really go nuts with this. You want a crazy hair color, you want fucking wings, it doesn't matter. Whatever you want, make those changes. And nobody is going to ever see this but you. So don't hold back. Not religion, not school, not family, not friends, not me. Nobody but you is ever going to see this or know it. So really be honest with yourself. And once you have that final self in your mind, once that's crystallized, and this can change from day to day, minute to minute, doesn't matter, that's okay. You can change your mind about all of this. Once you have that image in your mind, I want you to hold on to that for dear life. Because what you have created is an idealized self-image. And that is the most important thing, because it is my sincere and fervently held belief that you, me, everyone in this chat, every single person in the world deserves to do everything in their power to get as close to that mental image, that ideal self-image, as conceivably possible. Nobody deserves to stand in your way, not religion, not school, not family, not friends, nobody, not society. You deserve, as long as you're not hurting anybody, and as long as you're not removing anybody else's right to self-actualize, to get as close to that image as the world will allow you. And now, what you see on screen when you open your eyes, because you can open your eyes now, that's the principle, is, above for some concessions to VTubing and fantasy literature, is my ideal self. Now, am I ever going to be a 5'6" fawn girl with hooves and a swooshy cowtail? Probably not. That's probably not in the cards for me. But can I get bigger tits and pink hair? Absolutely. Those are things available to me in this life. And so, as much as I believe it is my right to have those things, I believe it is your right to have the things that make you happy and feel whole as well. And this visualization is the cornerstone of my whole stream. It is the cornerstone of my whole philosophy on life. And I believe we should all be helping each other out, because I think if everybody had the chance to self-actualize, because that's what this process is called, the process of literally becoming yourself, self-actualization. I believe that if everybody had the right to self-actualize, the world would be a lot nicer. And we'd have a lot less hate in it, because people would be less worried about what other people were doing and more worried about how to make themselves happy. So, can we tell you what we visualized? 100% tag. I would love to see it if you wanted to share it. Shopkeep, thank you. I've been struggling to make my VTuber model concept for ages now, and this helped me find what I wanted. Random, you're not the first person. This visualization is killer, and big thanks to my therapist, long retired. How do I say this without doxing myself? Thank you, Dr. Lisa, for sharing that with me, because it has formed my entire adult existence. I want more latex. You can get more latex. Let's go. You know, I have a friend, a Twitter friend named Capezio Rena. Rena? Capezio, I know how to pronounce. Rena, I'm not sure. Who got into latex. Is pretty fucking stunning in it. Pupsuki, I appreciate this greatly and will certainly be staying. Hell yeah, Pupsuki. I'm so happy to have you. It really means a lot to me when this exercise resonates with people, because it's so important to me. And it made such a big difference for me in my life. And I hope that all of you can have a crystallizing moment too. Because I realized I was lying to myself about a lot of stuff, because I was ashamed. I had a lot of internalized transphobia. It's kind of part of my backstory. I talk about it sometimes. I come from a really hateful area. I was raised on hate and weaned on racism and homophobia. And that's what was in my head until I had some blessedly patient people to help me get out of it. And up to very recently, it's still, every day is a battle of self-improvement, right? I'm still catching myself sometimes. People will call me on something and I'll be very grateful for it. But, anyway, the point is, I had a lot of internalized transphobia, a lot of things that made me feel ashamed about myself. And I kind of short-circuited that, and I think bypassed those fears when I created the Gyuko model. And looking at this mirror of myself that was mirroring my actions, but looking like the version of me I didn't admit to myself, it was a big moment for me, and I wish that for the same for all of you. For me, I saw myself on a path I'm already on and getting healthier, and partnered with someone standing in front of a quiet home, also garbed as a knight. Let's go, tag. That is a great visualization. I love that for you. I love that for you. Everybody deserves that. If you want a partner if you want a peaceful home and you want to, I mean, you could get plate mail for sure. You could get yourself some plate armor, like a tabard, get like a cool sword, or you could make it a metaphor. I mean, you're a very protective figure. We've only hung out a couple of times, but you've always kind of struck me as a protector, like a guardian type, and I think that's very much in your nature. Correct me if I'm wrong here. Maybe you're a little soft boy who wants to be protected, and I think that's the duality of man, right? Pseudoplox, I tried imagining myself with a wife and children and started tearing up. Does that mean that's not for me? No, exactly the opposite, Pseudoplox. I think that means that's something that's fundamentally important to you. I think that means it's something that is causing you pain to not think about. And specifically having a partner and kids, that's a wonderful dream. But it's one of those weird catch-22s, because getting a romantic partner generally means working on yourself. It's counterintuitive. My dating advice maybe, I've only got 3 romantic partners, so like my dating advice is maybe not super great. But I mean, there's people who have more, right? They're definitely the authorities on the issue. Anyway, my fake brag aside, you're already a knight? Hell yeah. I worked at a Renaissance fair for like a year and a half. I went out and auditioned. They gave me the lead role the first year I came out. I was a lead villain. I got to fight against all the knights of the round. It was like the coolest experience of my life. A lot of people didn't like me. And they did not like trans people at that Renaissance fair, so I will not be naming it. But do I, though? I'm relatively content with my current situation. I'm in college trying new things, keeping myself sane and susceptible to happiness with vitamin D supplements. It's something to ponder, Pseudoplox. If it has strong emotions attached to it, it's something that you should think about. Really, the exercise is meant as more of like a guide. It's meant to give you perspective on things. And if you find that you have emotions tied up in something, it's worth thinking about why you feel that way. Give yourself some time. It's not a magic trick. It doesn't help you discover yourself instantly, but it gives you perspective. It's about shedding new light on things and shaking up your status quo a little bit, because that's what we should all be doing. We should all be shaking up our status quo a little bit. AI-driven content machine? All I know is my work is an AI-driven content machine? Is that what you do for work, Weremaid? That sounds rad. Bagel Gremlin. I have aphantasia. If you're interested, it helps me to imagine the vibe and the feeling. That's what I was talking about. Some people have aphantasia. Some people don't do the pictures. You can't rotate a cow in your mind. The government could, in fact, stop you if they really wanted to. But that doesn't make it just means you have to work around a little differently. I'm an adult audio content creator. Hell yeah, Weremaid! Hell yeah! Audio is the most underappreciated aspect of multimedia stuff. Games, movies. People always overlook the audio. And they're like, oh, it's gotta be visual. It's gotta be visual spectacle. Look at Elite Dangerous, the computer game. That shit's got some audio design. I started doing a lot of self-actualization during the recent forced stay at home. I'm glad it helped me end up here. I'm glad it helped you end up here too. A lot of people started VTubing during the pandemic. I'm no exception, although I don't think it was related, technically. I think I would have done it anyway, but yeah. Cute streamer, no you. No you. Oh, you're talking about Weremaid. Weremaid's a cute streamer, yeah. Remessage, I have a lot of mental disorders, just let me list these off. Schizophrenia, ADHD, insomnia, anxiety, BPD, chronic depression. Phew. Just needed to tell all because it was flooding my chest. Random, I'm glad you're taking care of yourself. Having stock of what you're working with, like knowing where all the pieces are on the board, means you can make educated plays with all the pieces you're working with. I've been pretty vocal about mental illness. It's something that I've struggled with in the past. I'm in a pretty good place right now. But, like a lot of trans people, I struggled with depression in a very significant way. And I did have a brain injury at one point. I did lose some function for a while. That was cool. So, I've been pretty vocal about my journey with mental illness as well. It brings to mind my friend Annie Chino, who... a little flex here, a little name drop. Annie Chino started off in this community, and I said, Annie, you should start streaming, and they said, yes, I'll finally do that. But Malta's not real, so they had to make up a country. Annie, if you're here, I'm sorry. I believe in you, Bagel. I've been wanting to get into VTubing since before the Panini, and I'm so close to my goal now. Hell yeah, Bagel. Listen, you don't need a lot of money. You don't need a good rig. Vroid Studio is free. Thank you, Triss, for the rupees. Vroid Studio is free. It's like a character creator. You just click it, crap it out, load up VC Face, load up OBS. You could just go. I never debuted. Well, I did debut now. I debuted like a month and a half ago. I've been streaming for 2.5 years.
Mentally ill gamers rise up /genuine.
Mentally ill gamers rise up /genuine. I didn't debut. I just got my Gyuko model. I loaded up Baldur's Gate 3. I reserved the name on Twitch, and I just started stream. I just started going. I said, hey friends, I'm streaming on Twitch. You guys want to come hang out? Sorry, you may hear me mute sometimes because I have a chronic cough too. It's part of my physiological failures. I just now noticed you have freckles. I do. I have freckles all over. Look, I got shoulder freckles. I got freckles everywhere. I've got freckles in real life. Arlie has drawn me some killer fan art. Arlie has drawn me some positively killer fan art. So clearly Arlie Darkfire spent a long time looking at my body. Sorry, Arlie. I'm feeling saucy today. Ryoko Kujo! Hello, welcome in. Thank you for the first time chat. Did you come in with one of the raids? I really appreciate you being here. Today we're gonna play some Powerwash Simulator. Normally at the start of stream I like to do a little chat preamble, but I'm feeling like I want to get into this game now. The girls are pondering? I'll ponder something right now. No thoughts, head empty. I do have something to ponder, but I'm gonna take a break to actually start the game because I've been live for over an hour now. We haven't played a game yet. Sadly, I have to go for now. The world of villains waits for no Snake. Snake? Snake? Snake! Okay, Worm, thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate it. Extra thick chat preamble. I like to slather it on thick. You get a knife, you go all the way down to the bottom of the jar and just turn it sideways. Whatever sticks to the knife, that's the chat preamble, and you just slather it the fuck on there. Big old piece of Twitch bread. Just cram it in your gullet, stuff it in your craw hole. Nice to meet you as well, Riku Kojo. Right in the preamble, bussy. Arlie, I'm gonna ban you. Flip it turnways. Listen, I'm about to do an acrobatic fucking pirouette directly into some Powerwash Simulator.
I'm trying to slither around in a stealthy manner, but I'm dummy thinking the clap of my slimy form keeps alerting the guards.
Slyman has been stealing pies from Old Man Gregor in Brand New. There's a dude named Old Man Gregor. Is that not the most generic old man NPC name you've ever heard? He lives next to Arthur Gamble's place. Slyman steals pies from him. He thinks it's like a stealth mission. He's like, one time he said to me, this is a stealth mission, or the sneaking mission, the use of stealth is required. So, anyway. Let's start this fucking game. Because I want to see what it's about. I want to continue chatting, because I'm told this is a good game for continuing to chat. Which is why I picked it for today. I may be completely off base with this. Powerwash Simulator. Whoa. Bleh, bleh. I sat silently through that convo because of the 10-minute thing. I'm so sorry for making you wait through that, Rico. We've been the victims of a couple of hate raids lately, so I've had to turn on some extra protective measures. In the wake of the Wizard game, people have gotten really mad that trans people exist. So I am not, I gotta say this, I am not now, nor will I ever remove the transgender tag from my Twitch stream. Come at me. I've seen a couple of trans streamers removing the tag now. Oh, Battle Royale begins. Uh-oh. If you want to customize your little dude for these, by the way, There's a little pop-on, a little SA, a little stream avatars icon here. I am not and will never be removing the transgender tag from my stream. This is and always will be a refuge and a home for my trans friends. Because I too am trans and I want this home myself. Alright, Ponder music go down. Fuck yeah, Tag! Tag is a fucking ally. Here are your internet points. And we can listen to people call it virtue signaling all we want. I know that you are a strong ally. Your overlays and chat box are cool too. Thank you, Ryuko. Check out the shop too. This is Atelier Lumi. This is the lounge. Here's the overview. This is the shop. That's the shop counter behind me. There's the lounge over there. Got some tables off to the right you can't quite see. Here's the actual shop counter. Look at this. I've been paid 180 rupees for nothing. I have nothing to sell. Please enjoy it. And then I have a cauldron that in theory I'm supposed to do some crafting in. When the orb goddess left me with this place, she kind of left me high and dry and never showed up again. So, I don't know how to use it. I have all these books on the shelf here. I think some of them are instruction manuals. They're in a language I don't know how to read, so Slimin swims in it. Sometimes I make soup. But yeah, thank you, Ryuko. That means a lot to me. I did all of my own overlay stuff. I don't know if you can tell, it's a little amateurish, but so let's get into Powerwash. Career? Is that the way to do this? Okay, so free play, I guess you need to unlock stuff, right? With career? And bonus jobs has got to be like this, the special crossover stuff, like the Tomb Raider job. But I feel like career mode has like the difficulty ramp I'm going to be looking for, right? It's going to teach me to play. So let's do that. Clean the van. In my home, right at home in my home garage. Great news! Finally found a van for you at the auctions under your budget. Don't freak out when you see it. It looks like it's just been dredged from the bottom of a lake, but that's a good thing. It meant no one else bid on it. They missed out. Underneath that hideous layer of gunk is your perfect workhorse. Engine's a dream, no rust. There's even equipment in the back. Just needs a good hosing down and you're in business. You'll certainly earn your pressure washing stripes getting this thing clean. That's the voice of Harper Shaw. All right, cool. Wait, do I get specific money for each? Who's paying me to wash off my own van? All right. All right. Is there music in this game or do I need to put on some music? We might want to put on some lo-fi or something. No rust, it looks covered in it. I think
Can we power wash the silly shopkeeper?
Can you power wash me? I would prefer you didn't, Slimin. I would prefer you didn't. There is no music in this game, is there? All right, well, what do we put on then? Let's do, fantasy RPG lo-fi. Let's see if we can find the one. Most everyone plays their own background music. Got it. How about this is the first one. This is the first result. Might be too lo-fi. Oh, it might be just lo-fi enough. How's the volume? Can you hear it? What's the vibe gonna be like here? I'm kind of vibing on that. I don't have a playlist thing set up yet, but I think next time I stream this, I'll definitely do like a YouTube playlist. I didn't know this game didn't have any music, or I would have set it up. Thanks for the warm welcome, BT Dub. You're totally welcome, Muko. We love newcomers around here. I'm feeling the vibe. Also, I'm hearing wind, and I think that's from the game. Oh, there's like a little town out there. Oh, can I get up on the van? Look at that. Look at suburbia out there. Look at these obviously flat. Ooh. How's the game volume? Is it too loud? Oh, you can prone too? In suburbia, the kids are always screaming half the night. They sure are, baby. So, I guess we'll just hose it down. Ooh. Ooh. I get it instantly. I get it instantly. What do you guys think? Next time we set up like a YouTube bot that you guys can submit stuff to? Oh, let's get up in that headlight well too. Yeah. I want one of these IRLs so bad. We used to have a power washer. When I was a kid, my dad owned a power washer. He was a mechanic. So we had all kinds of crazy tools. A lot of things that made a lot of really awful noises, and then occasionally something like a power washer or like a really fancy riding mower. Let's just get under the front fender too a little bit. Sophia. Power wash Sophia? Plank showed me there are hidden evil gnomes watching you in every level? What? Yeah, are there... Hold on, I gotta try to find... This is a very small level, right? So... There's gonna have to be a gnome. Oh. Hi. You just go... back there? Can you... just... Can I... Oh, I can't crouch with it. It won't let me place the gnome out of sight. Well, maybe you can just... You can just stay there? Wait. You can go... Ah! Alright. You can go right there. Why won't it let me place you? Why can't I quit you? Alright, well, he's taking a little nap. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. He loves it. He loves it down there. Look at him. He's comfy. Tell your dad to give me a shit. I would love to take the shit from my dad. Power Wash Simulator. VTuber immediately trauma dumps about her abusive parents. Simulator. Am I wrong to say that this game gives off satisfaction when the ding goes off? Oh no, it's instant serotonin. I already felt it. It's a little startling if your vibe is like chill enough. Let's really get down in there. Oh, there's like shit on the undercarriage of... Oh, yeah!
So if I rolled over what you were cleaning, that would help out, right?
Yeah, Slimin, actually, that would really help out. This is why dungeons in dungeon crawling games are always so clean, because they have slimes in them. You can borrow it if you help me power wash my roof. I mean, I think Arlie would help you power wash your roof, no sweat. Arlie's a productive dragon. She's a very good and hardworking dragon. I love how expressive you are. Thanks, Ryuko. That means a lot to me. My model artist's name is Tokidoki.
It doesn't seem safe to spray the glass.
I mean, it's just water, right? What's the worst that could happen? What's the worst that could happen? My model artist's name is Tokidoki, and they made the model, and then I did the technical rigging for it, the technical setup, to make it a nice animated VTuber. So I've got a lot of features, I've got a lot of functions. I can summon stuff, I can animate some stuff, you know? It's all about the power of capitalism, baby. But the joke is that capitalism's actually bad, and the shop is, you know, run by a crooked goddess. And we worked really hard together. Toti spent a lot of time getting my lip syncing just right, and I'm very grateful. There is a link to Toti's, I want to say Twitter, down in my stream info. All right, I get it instantly. I understand this. I am torn between loving how satisfying it is to have things get cleaned off and being traumatized by flashbacks to my first job. Yeah, did you do like power washing for your first job, Gabby? Because this is instantly a vibe. I saw that there was a way to rotate the nozzle on the loading screen, and I'm feeling like a goddamn boss right now. You really got to get in there. I understand. Where'd the music go? This song is a little quieter than the last one. Normalize your volumes, lo-fi creators. Oh. No? Okay, it's back up again. I'm vibing, though. Cleaning in a video game, great. Cleaning IRL, not great. The feeling of having cleaned in real life is something, though. I think they're like, there's no satisfaction, like a job well done. And I'm one of those people who's inclined to agree with that. But I understand, like, the work can be difficult. That's very much my vibe. I'm a very job well done kind of person. I like to look back at what I've done and take satisfaction in it. And that eventually you learn to kind of associate the work itself with the feeling of satisfaction, but it takes some time. It takes some time to get through it. I was very much, as a kid, there's a lot of stuff that I wanted to do that I wasn't allowed to do because my mother was really neurotic about my gender identity. Things like cooking and housework, she didn't let me do because she thought, oh, that's woman's work and you're a boy and you're not allowed to do that. So she would send me off to work with my dad at the garage instead. And then sometimes she would do that as a punishment, and sometimes she would do it in the vibe of like, this will, you know, be good for you to work and make money. So her every day for me was also her punishment. But there was a lot of stuff I wasn't allowed to do. So when I reached my adult life, like I didn't know how to do my own laundry. I didn't know how to cook for myself. And I had to kind of make up those skills from whole cloth because I needed to take care of myself and my wife as well, who is good at doing those things, but generally chooses not to do them. So I found that there's a great satisfaction for me in doing housework, in doing the domestic thing that was denied to me. And in some way, it's very gender validating to kind of do the housewife dance. I really like it. But in other ways, it's very much like, it feels good to look back at a clean apartment, you know, having like vacuumed all the carpets and taken out all the trash. Oh yeah, I had to hose down my meat department cutting room back in 2022. Oof. Sorry, Pseudopox, that is a messy job and kind of depressing. Like, I'm not a vegan, but I've tried to go vegetarian a few times because it distresses me to think that, you know, they're like living creatures. Job well done means the head pats feel that much better? Yeah! If we can ever afford it, I want to be a house spouse for sure, says Clickflint. Listen, it's that Centaur house spouse life. Get like a nice cottagecore home, get some plants. That's my vibe. I want to live in a little cottage up on a hill, surrounded by a garden of my own tending, with like a fence and like a dog or two, and just woods around. Like, I don't mind having neighbors. I like people. I genuinely like meeting new people and talking to people I haven't met before, and I will talk your ear off for hours if you let me. But I'm scared of meeting new people, especially now, because it's the anti-trans rhetoric is huge. So, like, I get really shy. But yeah, my cottage with a little, like, vegetable and herb garden outside of it, that's my vibe. I would just live there, I would tend that place and keep it safe and keep it healthy. And that would be my whole life, and I'd be happy with that. You gonna go with that business name, or do you need me to think some up? I'm phenomenal. I thought up Grouting Thomas for that Tyler, and she's never looked back. Grouting Thomas? Harper, you are gold, man. You are handing these people more gold than they deserve. Man, just hearing all those chores tires me out. I can barely do one of them at a time. You know, disability gang. I'm just saying, I can't always do them, and it's I think it's a little distressing for me when I can't do the work. 86% cleared, so we've made it all the way around, but I think we still got to clear the top of it, right? It still looks pretty grimy up there. I'm sure others have pointed it out, but I find it hilarious that you make more money as a power washer than you do in Phasmophobia, a game in which you can get killed. Yeah. Phasmophobia, the Phasmophobia devs apparently said some nasty, like, it was some transphobic shit, or... I don't remember, it's something to do with the Phasmophobia dev Discord. I remember it being a thing, and everybody was like, well, let's play the mummy game instead, because Phasmo is problematic. So it wouldn't surprise me to hear that they had some bad takes on capitalism, and your validity being determined by the amount of labor you can output. Because it's not. I can't stress that enough to you, chat. Your validity as a human being is not determined by the amount of labor you can output. Your contributions to the people around you and to society on the whole are not determined by a dollar sign. And they have never been, and they never will be. No matter how much people who make money off of you want you to believe otherwise. 99% clean. What am I missing? Oh, the mirrors. Let's really get in there then. Oh, it's so fucking satisfying. Get the wing mirrors. I'm feeling the vibe on this game. It's brought out a different form of streaming. I get it. It's like instantaneous. You can die in Powerwash Simulator 2 if you try hard enough. Can you? Yeah, honestly, Captain, also red pizza sounds delicious. Looking at a clean apartment gives you that feeling of great accomplishment. I love a clean apartment. But it's, you know, disability life, baby. I've got a bunch of projects sitting around that I haven't done yet. It was like extra culturally insensitive, I think, but I gotta be real, I don't remember anymore. Oh yeah, the Phasmophobia guys. There's no way to keep it all straight. You can't... It's important to be an ally, but you also can't fight every battle at the same time. Sometimes you gotta... To do. Door, hubcaps, window. There's 2 hubcaps left that are dirty? Oh, yeah, there is. Okay. I see. There was some goop left on the lug nuts. And a window. Powerwash Simulator Genocide Run. Listen. Okay. I hope you guys know, speaking of Genocide Run, that when Deltarune Chapter 2 comes out, or Chapter 3 comes out, I think 3, 4, it was 3 and 4, or 3, 4, and 5 are coming out all at once, is what Toby Fox said. Trust I will be playing it the day of. Oh, I see. Alright, so there's a window left that isn't clean. Is there? Is it one of these windows? Wait. Is there a spot like on my garage? What am I missing? Your validity is determined by your viscosity? Damn straight. It's what's inside that counts. And sometimes what's inside of you is a viscous goop that none can describe and none can understand and only you can manipulate. All right, the first tiny sketch of the long VTuber adventure. Oh, it scrolled out. It scrolled out.
Yeah, I am valid.
You are valid, Slimeman. You my little goopy lad, my good time boy, my sweet cheese, my rotten soldier, my slimy soldier. First tiny sketch of the long VTuber adventure. Once again, thank you, Shopkeep. P.S. I don't know what else to call you, so that's why I call you Shopkeep all the time. You can call me Lumi. Or if you're really vibing, you can call me Lumina, Lasiduous, Alexandria, Muet, Choco Taco, Hydra Puncher, Lilyhoof. But Lumi works too. Lumi is fully fine. Or Lumina if you want. It means snow in Finnish, apparently, Lumi. Pseudoplox, thank you so much for coming to stream. Also, welcome back, Corgid. I know you tried to give me the title of Corgid Ignorer, but I am a Corgid Enjoyer, and I will not. I refuse. Phasma team, I think one of them was particularly mean to a girl online, and people... Wait. And people were mad that devs weren't doing anything, and then people got mad about some of the objects in the game being insensitive for their inclusion, like I think the Ankh. I feel like there was more to it than that, Lycander. I feel like there was a specific complaint. Yeah, Arlie, I'm super excited for Deltarune. I'm a big Deltarune enjoyer. Have we talked about Thirsty Sword Lesbians on stream? Should I keep that to myself? I don't know if we've talked about that or not, Arlie. Hi, April. Hello. Welcome in. We're doing Powerwash Simulator today. And I gotta find what window it is I have failed to clean. Oh, it was that one. Well, damn. We've power washed our first thing. Look at this van. We paid ourselves $50. Oh, we got a text message too, shit. It takes pictures? Oh, I love this. Van looks fantastic. Told you it'd be fine under the grime. I've pinged you the $100 left over from what you gave me, so that should help get you off the ground. I also just met my new neighbor over the fence, grumbling about his dirty backyard, and told him to give you a shout. Looks like you got your first customer.
7 months for real this time.
7 months? That's almost half a year. April, thank you so much. April, that means a lot to me. Thank you so much for the Prime sub. And did you guys know you can use Amazon Prime to subscribe for free to a Twitch streamer of your choice, but it doesn't automatically renew. So if you like that streamer, you'll have to renew it every month manually. Critical Role told me about that one. We did talk about that a bit, but we want upgrades. TGP, hello! And yes, Corgid Any is fucking awesome, and I'm so proud of them. They've overcome a huge hurdle in their life recently. They talked about it on Twitter, so I don't feel bad saying it. Any rules, they are my favorite bat. Can we throw a shout out to Any Chino in the chat, actually? Actually, I think I'll do it because I know how to spell it. Bam. Oh, shout out to Any Chino. Bam. I fucking love this bat. You ready for this shit? You ready for this? Wait. What am I stuck on? What am I stuck on? Oh. Hello, Lumi. It is me, Annie Chino. I'm from Malta, which is a fake country. Hi, Annie. It's me, Lumi. It's nice to see you. I love you very much, and I'm really proud of you. I'm gonna have to caption your full name so I can practice it. Lumina, Lasciduous, Alexandria, Muet, Choco Taco, Hydro, this is more of a title, Puncher, Hydra Puncher, Hydra Puncher, Lilyhoof. That's the one. I know that I'm a super vibing dude, but I don't think I could pronounce your full name. Sorry, Shopkeep, that's okay. Tell me about these lesbians of Thirsting Blades.
I'll go first. Lumina Lasciduous Alexandria Muet Chocotaco Hydra Puncher Lilyhoof.
Thanks, Sliman. What happened to your face again, buddy? So the tech I use to make Sliman's face animate is apparently very vulnerable. And it's been breaking down more and more lately, and I don't know why. It does animate. He's a full 3D model. He exists in the same space as me. And he does animate, but it requires like 3 moving parts to do. I don't think I've ever eaten a Choco Taco. And now it's too late. They're gone. They're gone forever. I miss Choco Tacos. So Thirsty Sword Lesbians. I was gonna segue into it with something. Hold on. We were talking about villains or something. Annie is awesome. There was some segue into Thirsty Sword Lesbians. We're playing a TTRPG called Thirsty Sword Lesbians on Tuesdays. Me and Arlie are in this table together. And it's really exciting. And I'm playing a villain seeking redemption. I'm playing the infamous playbook. I want to show you guys my character. Can I show you my character? I did art for her. Let me put her up. Let me load her up. Her name is Kizal, but we call her Kiki for short, and she's like, "Don't call me Kiki," and it's great. It's a whole thing. Character images. Has so many images in my RPG folder. It takes a long time. It's a mechanical hard drive. I gotta wait for it to reference. There she is. There she is. That's my girl right there. This is my girl I play on Tuesdays. I don't remember. I wish I remembered what the segue we were going into was. But that's her right there. She has a sword that's formed out of the heart of a dead star. The heart of, I think we call it a black star, because we have a lot of like black star, chocolate starfish, black star. There's a lot of like poop jokes and sex jokes in our game. Anyway, point is, it's a like dwarf star metal sword. It's chained to her outfit pretty much permanently. She's very difficult time taking it off. She's one part Bowser, or one part Bowsette and one part Ridley. She's a space dragon, and she's a former villain. And she's the love of my life, and I love her very much. And she's so much fun to play. She has a prosthetic arm because she lost it to the hero. And now she travels with the hero. I might have to head out, kind of not in the best headspace again. Imogen, you know what? Your mental health is very important. You do what you need to do, okay? We'll be here if you feel the need to come back, but if you don't, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope you feel better soon. Just remember, Imogen, it's okay to not be okay. You are allowed to not be okay, and that's fine. You will feel better soon. Life comes in ups and downs. They used to be good, and then they got... Ooh, you're doing like a weird warbling thing? I don't think I'm gonna skip this song. They used to be good, and then they got bought out by what's the brand that keeps buying ice cream companies and making them cheap out on the ingredients? I don't know, Nestle? Alright, so it's Lumina, Lasciduous, Alexandri, Toadette, Choco Taco, Hydra Puncher, Lily House. Very close. Toadette would be a good mix for my name, but I gotta wait until I get my capture card fixed. The villain going to good, that's right. That's right, Captain Red Pizza King. That's the vibe. That's the vibe. Lumi, do you put midriff corsets on all your character designs? I mean... Listen. I don't need to take this shit from you. Midriff corsets on all my character designs? Are you suggesting all of them? Like all of my old models? I suppose anything's possible. I mean, well, let's go all the way back, right? Yeah, maybe? Don't call me out. I think they're nice. I like a waist cincher.
Lumina, Lasciduous, Alexandria, Mulet's, Chocotaco, Hydra Puncher, Lily Hoof. That's more of a mouthful than supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
If you say it loud enough, you'll surely sound precocious.
I see I'm in time for Corset Wash Power Hour LM.
Mino! It's my favorite sea slug! Hello, Mino. Welcome in. It's nice to see you. We are simulating a power washing environment here today on twitch.website. We're running The Sims, you know? That model, why is it back? Iron Bite. Baby, it never left. Kitten says purr, which I think means take care of yourself. Yeah, I think so too. I'm pretty good at speaking cat. You know what? Okay, so it actually comes, I will say that the midriff corsets is actually a thing. Maybe I'm a little, is it pathological? I don't know. But it's part of my self-actualization. I personally wish I had a narrower waist in real life, so I do have kind of a love of corsetry. It is a thing that makes me feel very good about myself when I'm wearing like a waist cincher or a corset. It makes me feel sexy and powerful. because it does narrow my waist down a little bit. And genetics weren't super kind to me. And the power of science gave me like a B cup and kind of like a, you know, a washboard physique straight up and down. So a little bit of mankind's ingenuity goes a long way for making me feel sexy. And I think that's very important. I introduce myself as sex positive, and my stream is pretty much cleaned up. I don't really talk about my own journey of sexual discovery on here anymore, because I'm trying to be more approachable and more, you know, broadly appealing. I want to be able to collab with more people and have a more open and welcoming community, and I know some people have difficulty with those topics, so I'll keep those to the Discord, which we have. We have NSFW channels and stuff in the Discord. But I will say, everybody deserves to feel sexy a little bit. In whatever way makes them feel comfortable, everybody deserves that feeling. And the corsetry is like a thing for me. Par for the corset, damn straight, Plink. I have just sent my best friend, who has been down lately, 6 gifs of Vaporeon spinning. You can rotate a Vaporeon in your mind. It's free and the government can't stop you. Let me try. Lumina, Laciduous, Alexandria, Muet, Choco Taco, Hydro Puncher, Lilyhoof, Powerwash, Choco Taco, Fun Bun, Wiggle Dance. The Fun Bun Wiggle Dance? How dare you invoke its power in my stream? How dare you invoke the Fun Bun Wiggle Dance? That is only for experts. That is only for qualified professionals. What I might be able to introduce you in is the Bunny Fun Wiggle Dance Mambo Step, which is a similar product to the one you suggested, but does not require any of the messy, expensive licensing. Love is stored in the evolution. Show us the wiggles. All right, hold on. I'll show you the wiggles. I'll show you the wiggles. And not the Arlie Darkfire wiggles, because I don't have those. I don't have the wiggles. I can't do those. Only Arlie can do those. But I can do a wiggle, 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 wiggle. Wiggle. I do have those wiggles. I've been trying to move a little bit more, because as a VTuber, I'm basically a puppeteer. That's kind of my vibe, so... Sorry, I have 4 voices who all said something different. Listen, the Fun Bun Wiggle Dance is just, you don't fuck around with that. We can't mess around with the Fun Bun Wiggle Dance. That's not safe. And I want you to be safe. Oh, crap. Career mode, clean the back garden. That's Calvin Miller. What's Calvin sound like?
Hey, Doc. I hope you lurk a challenge. Cause I'm pretty sure I got the dirtiest
Simon,
backyard
Eater
y'all
of the
ever
Moon,
seen.
the level 1 slime, shall invoke the power of. Wait for it. One more moment.
Slimin.
Trans rights.
My dude, you gotta stop disappearing, Slimin. Hold on, I'm gonna restart my whole ass tracking program. He's never done it this much before. He's feeling rambunctious today. This boy just does not want to wear his face. Sometimes you get a toddler and they won't put on a sock, and they don't want to keep wearing the sock, and then you'll find the sock like somewhere else on your floor, or like dunked off a bridge. Slimin is like that with his face. It's definitely from eating the moon. Yeah, his face is still there. He's just full of moon dust, and so he's crunchy and white. All right, it takes a minute to boot this program up because because VC Face is VC Face, and it is an independent labor of love by some really dedicated people. And Emiliana and Deet, if you ever do watch this video, I would love it if you would fix the thumb rotation bug. All right, Slimin, let's refresh your source here. Change spout filter name, let's go. Slimin's refreshed again. I don't know what keeps eating him up. Are you telling me Slimin is mooning us? Maybe. He is a little freak. Speaking of moon, I talked to the moon goddess. She said she can put your moon back in 2 days. All right, you know what? 2 days from now, I'm actually not streaming on my channel. I'll be streaming on another channel. How about a little bit of promo? I'd love to tell you guys what we're doing on Saturday, because I'm very excited about it. Let me load it up. Stream promo. I have a graphic for it. You ready for this? Bam. Myself and 3 other of my favorite people in the world are getting together this Saturday on Misa Deluxe's channel. That is just Misa Deluxe at Twitch. And we're going to be playing the Scott Pilgrim vs. the World video game, which is one of my favorite beat-em-ups of all time. You might think that this is a crappy movie tie-in licensed game. It's a very good movie tie-in licensed game. It's very, very excellent. So that's Bonch Pilgrim, Loom Pine, Ryu Steven Shining Stills, the talent, and Ramisa Flowers. We're going to be playing together over on Misa's channel. It's going to be fucking great. We're probably going to get through the whole game because it's not that long. But it's going to be 5 p.m. Central, so that's 3 p.m. Pacific or 6 p.m. Eastern on Saturday. So in 2 days. So the moon will be being replaced here on this channel since Sliman ate it. And I will be over there instead as a result. Why am I looking at Boncha in such disgust? Well, because the relationship between Scott Pilgrim and Kim Pine is very well understood, right? It might not be if you've never read the comics or seen the movie. Read the comics, by the way, even if you didn't like the movie, even if you're ethically opposed to Michael Cera, like me, the comics are brilliant. Brian Lee O'Malley is a genius, and it is an incredible read. It's only six volumes. It's 6 manga-style volumes. They're really good. Spoilers, the storyline is that nobody cares about Scott Pilgrim and Ramona's relationship, and Scott's kind of an asshole. That's the drop. So, yeah, me looking at Boncha with disgust, very appropriate. Also, because he's like, I am Boncha. Fee, fi, fo, fum, I smell brioche hamburger buns. Noel! Hello, Noel. Long time no see. I think I saw you a couple weeks ago. Welcome in, Noel. It's nice to see you. Wasn't the author of Scott Pilgrim also the author of Origami Yoda? Was he? I know he did something after Scott Pilgrim. I'm a Scott Pilgrim fan. I wouldn't say I'm a Brian Lee O'Malley fan. I would say I'm a Scott Pilgrim fan. I don't actually know what else he made. I thought Slimer didn't have a face because Slime, but that you put a magical face on him, like one of those Groucho glasses things. His mouth actually moves though, like Lycander. But let's get back to this.
That's not me bragging, by the way. I had nothing to do with it. I've just moved back to town for a bit to help my folks. We're both down to their last knee and rented what I thought was a great little place. Should have questioned why there weren't any garden pics in the ad. They must have bred rhinos here or something. Anyway, my girls are itching to get out there, and I don't want them still itching when they get back inside, so please do your thing. Yes, Kelvin, we're itching. We're so itchy, Kelvin.
Hold on. Nobody move. Their vision is based on movement. Hold on. Okay. Back to Lawn Gnome Apocalypse Simulator. Yeah, that's the thing. This is supposed to be a game where you can just chat, but I can't chat and play game at the same time. I'm so bad at it. I get distracted very much. Oh, Random, you heading out? I'm gonna go hang with my lasagna girlfriend. Hell yes! We got front row seats to Random's getting a lasagna girlfriend. Random was like, I said if somebody made me a lasagna, I would propose on the spot, and then their roommate started making lasagna, so we were like, propose! And so Random went and proposed, and while I guess they didn't end up with a fiance, they ended up with a girlfriend, so happy ending. Yeah, we have to find the gnome first. We have to know what we're working with. I was sort of expecting it to be in here. Doesn't appear to be. Oh, this is such a nice little yard. Look at this. Where is the Gnorm? We'll find it.
Goddamn, using a pressure washer to clean stuff is kinda cool. Imagine Fruit Ninja but with pressure washers instead. LMFAO.
I think you could probably cut fruit with a pressure washer, yeah. Wait, where is the gnome? I hear a crow. Hey gang, if you don't know, don't fuck with crows. They're smart and they have good memories. Don't fuck with crows, that's what I say to my dog all the time. What is... Huh? Can I boundary break? No, it doesn't seem so. I can't jump again. Maybe there's a way. Not that I'm, trying to break the game or anything. The 60,000 PSI water jet channel cuts a lot of things. It's like hydraulic press channel. Yeah, I love that kind of stuff. I could watch hydraulic press channel for hours. I could just watch them smashing stuff. Corvids will not only remember you, but they will tell their friends. They sure fucking will. You mess with one crow, you could wind up with dozens that hate you. I hit one with my car once. It's the most terrifying and potentially supernatural experience of my life. There were a group of crows when I was driving up to where I used to live, because I moved from New Jersey. This is the thing I talk about. I'm a New Jersey expat. And I want to put the gnome in the little car when I find it. There was a group of crows, and they'd play a game, because crows will develop games, and they would fly down in front of my car while I was driving up the hill to get to where I used to live. And I would always slow down, but they kept getting riskier and riskier, and one of them just flew right under my car, thunk, and instantly died, of course, because he flew under a moving car. And I swear to you, like, all sound cut out, but the sound of like 100 crows screaming. It was one of the most profound and like supernaturally charged moments of my entire life. And I had the worst run of bad luck for like the next month of my life that I've ever had. I've never been so unlucky. I've never experienced that much concentrated grief and loss in such a short period. And I eventually went back and I made an offering of a whole loaf of bread to where that crow died, and then my luck got better. So it may surprise none of you to know this, but I'm deeply pagan. I wouldn't call myself hardcore religious, and I would say that I'm very much more like a I believe that I don't know what's true sort of person, but I do pay tribute to a particular goddess. I have chosen Hecate as my patron, and I didn't know it at the time, but corvids, Hecate fucks with some corvids, so I mean it fits. I fuck with crows. I leave them their favorite seed, and they leave me coins and stuff. That's the thing. People are like, I want a crow as a house pet. Don't get a crow as a house pet. They're not domesticated. They don't want to be a house pet. They don't want to live in a house. They want to be crows. They want to be out in nature, flying around and eating bugs and perching ominously on branches outside of people's kitchen windows and watching them wash dishes. So you can be neighbors with a crow. You can be a good neighbor to a crow. You can't have it as a house pet. Some people do. I don't think you should. But you can be good neighbors to them in the wild. And I think that's way better. What you washin', says D. This backyard, but I'm also looking for the gnome, and I'm not seeing it. I was told there was a gnome in every level, and I wanted to find it before we started. But I'm not seeing a gnome anywhere. So maybe it will reveal itself over time? Ravens and crows are so good. I wish I could find a befriend enough for an army. People do, and then they get in trouble for it. Well, let's start with the fence. Let's start at the top and work our way down, right? But yeah, if you're new or if you haven't been around today, I'm playing Powerwash Simulator for the first time. We're having a chill day today. It's a different vibe than what I usually try to give off. Also, I'm noticing that the distance from the nozzle determines the thoroughness of the clean. And I'm kind of liking that. There's sort of a sweet spot where you get good coverage, but also efficient cleaning. Gnomes. Bread is bad for birds? Yeah, it's bread is... Okay, the kind of bread we eat is actually bad for everybody. Stuff like high fructose corn syrup and the amount of sugar specifically that goes into American bread is very bad for everybody. But if you're a small little creature, like a bird, it is very bad for you. I did not know this at the time, but they like eating it even if it's bad for them. I mean, we eat McDonald's, so you know. I'm honestly surprised that some people have pets that you never thought could be a pet. I had a friend who had a skunk at one point. They weren't legal to have in our state. She bought it from like a shady breeder. The skunk died kind of young. I don't know if it's because she fed it garbage, because she used to brag about, oh, she can just eat everything I can eat, because skunks eat everything that we eat, and she ate garbage a lot. So she would give her skunk like French fries and shit. And I was like, you gotta feed your skunk vegetables. You also gotta give yourself vegetables. Your body deserves vegetables. Whatever could you mean? You're always chill. I am going to drown Spyro the Dragon. This is not a joke. This is an actual credible threat. I don't know what you're talking about, D. I think the washer's a bit loud. Is it? Is the game a little bit loud? All right. Hold on. Options. Let's turn down the audio. How about there? Is that too quiet? How's that? Should I go up a little bit again? We'll just, I'll just talk over it for a second and we'll see how we feel, what the vibe is like. This is fine, this is good. Man, I have lived forever without vegetables. I don't intend to start now. You gotta get your vitamins somewhere. I don't know, your body needs fuel. Skunks are supposedly good pets, kind of like cats. Yeah, she was a sweet little skunk. I spent a lot of time over at this friend's house back in the day. How to become Odin, king of the gods, aka Lord of the Hanged. 1, lose your eye. 2, get a crow. 3, get a raven. 4, profit. Yeah, you
Mother with vegetables like bone and nuggies?
Yeah, Slimin. Does anybody happen to know, by the way, what the appropriate diet for a slime is? Because he just kind of eats everything, and I think he's immune to damage. But I don't know, I don't really know what I'm supposed to be feeding him or how to care for him properly. This is good? Okay, you can go up slightly if you want to. I do want to go up a tiny little notch. Let's just go right there. Beautiful. That feels better for me. The volume is a little bit louder on your end than it is on mine because of the way my audio mixing goes, so my game volume will be a little bit low for me. Anything a slime evolves based on their diet. Oh, I can feed them anything? So, are you suggesting Slimon's going to evolve someday? Turn into some other kind of slime? You think he'll turn into like a porring? I love those little guys. Love a porring. You know, it's funny, like all the other houses are so clean, but this one is just filthy. Look at the fence up here. I'm vibing on this music though. It's a different vibe than we usually do here. Usually I play action games and yell a lot. This is kind of nice. I like just hanging out with you guys. Most things are dissolved by slimes inside of them so they can eat anything. They change based on 3 things. 1, their diet. 2, their biomes. And 3, their needs. Does Slimin have needs? He eats bone-in nuggies. When he says bone-in nuggies, you guys might not know this, but slimes, as it turns out, are excellent mousers and vermin catchers. And so when he eats a bug or a rat or something, he calls it his bone-in nuggies. That's what he's referring to. And, I mean, I assume it's okay. Like, it hasn't hurt him so far. It feels weird washing upward. I know it's more efficient if I do like a back and forth movement. But I don't know, there's something kind of vibes about always doing it the same way. Kind of feels more methodical to me, somehow. That's how I would do it in real life. Slimes are omnivoracious creatures and they can literally eat everything, but it is much healthier for them to eat raw meats to become a much more acidic slime. Oh, like uric acid builds up when you eat a lot of like red meat, yeah. That's how you get gout, actually. If you want a rock slime, give them rocks and metals like iron or mithril. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I want Slimin to be a metal slime. I've played Dragon Quest. I know what happens with a metal slime. I don't want him running away. I don't want him to move that fast. He's hard enough to control. If Slimin became like a metal slime, I think I would have a serious problem keeping him under control. Old Man Gregor would never enjoy a pie another day in his life as long as he lived. In some levels of this, you can see the reason for the dirt/soot in the background. For example, a volcano. Yeah? Well, here they were breeding rhinos. Rhinos are notoriously messy breeders. I think they kind of exude a lot of dirt when they make love. It's like me. I do that too. Yeah, chat, if anybody in the chat is ever gonna make love to me, you need to know you gotta put some towels down. You gotta lay down a tarp. It's gonna be sloppy. Oh yeah, we get to do the lattice too. This game is so good. I get it. I get it instantly. What a vibe. Anybody else in chat a messy lovemaker? Shit I can't talk about on Twitch for 1,000. Don't answer that. Unless it's with a joke. You can answer that with a joke, but don't answer it literally. Wow, this is actually like 3D. It's actually got grime on it in 3D. Do you mean food? Yeah. Anybody else a messy eater? Messy eater? Feed Slimin enough blood and he'll become a black pudding. I've never had black pudding before, but I know you fight them in Final Fantasy games. Rhinos are like giant puppy dogs. Aren't they super aggro, or am I thinking of hippos? I think I'm thinking of hippos. I think a hippopotamus will fuck you up. Are rhinos really nice? That's exciting to know. They really are like chubby little unicorns. That makes me really happy to know, actually. The bed is just filled with Dorito crumbs. Listen, I like to live in my space the way I like to live in it, you know? If my bed needs to be full of Dorito crumbs for me to sleep, if I can't get sexually aroused without orange dust clinging to 80% of my body, then I think that's you're not really allowed to judge me for that, Minnow. Aren't you a slug? Aren't you like a literal slug, a little sluggy boy, a little sluggy man? You wetsuit half on kind of sluggy boy? I don't think you get to judge me for my Doritos. I love a Dorito. I will Baja Blast you into next week, listen, with my unhealthy diet. Rhinos are usually tame. They're just very, very they're nearsighted? They're sweet little boys that need glasses, too. Sweet little unicorn boys that need glasses. I love a rhino. I love a rhino so much right now. I've never felt more love in my heart than I do right now for rhinos. Unless it's the rhino from Mario. There's a rhino in Mario? I'm thinking of Reznor, the little thing at the end of the castle level, where it's like a bunch of like rhino triceratopses. Is there a regular rhino in Mario? Like in my head, I'm thinking Super Mario World. That's what my brain is telling me, but I'm like, I think it's just dinosaurs in that game, isn't it? I don't think there's like a rhino. I am very smooth, thank you. You are smooth, Minnow. You're so smooth. You're thinking of hippos. Rhinos only tackle you because they're visually impaired, but once they know who you are and trust you, they'll let you hug them. I want to hug a rhino. I want to hug a rhino so like more than I've ever wanted anything in my life. Chat, I need everybody in the chat to give me 50 gift subs right now so I can go pay for a trip to go hug a rhino. 50 gift subs is the minimum, so, you know. Feel free to, like, the sky's the limit, you know. You could go hug a rhino with me. You can trust me, chat. I'm trustworthy. I'm a fae. You know what they say about the fae is that we're very trustworthy. Corgi, don't... Corgi, don't give me subs when I ask for subs. It makes me feel like an asshole. Gabby, have a wonderful lay down. It's so nice to have you. Fucking Corgi, thank you so much for the gift subs. I really appreciate that. We got one for This Is My Fate Now, who I met on Tuesday and was super cool. We got one for Senza, who I like. We got one for Random, who we also met on Tuesday, I think. We got one for Adhearth, and we got one for Zanny. I don't know Zanny, but welcome in, Zanny, if you see this. Welcome on in. Thank you so much, Corgi. Iron Bite? What are you doing? What are you doing? No. Iron Bite, that's a 10 bomb. What the hell are you doing, man? What are you doing? Drazov, congrats on the sub, man. And Noel as well. Lemon Spam Gun. I don't know who Lemon Spam Gun is, but you have a rad name. It's some Nikki, some Peculiar Little Rabbit. Oh my god, we love her. We love our Peculiar Little Rabbit around here. We love B. Bagel Gremlin, TJ Squared. TJ Squared I haven't seen in a million years either. Lunatic Meg, Never Not DM, that's my vibe too. And Ryuko, who we met today. And now I'm scrolled down and I see Click Flint as well. Click Flint, thank you. To D Dreadnought, to Lily Hanami, to Kokochi, to Pinky Lips, who also joined today. By the way, Pinky Lips, I don't know if I greeted you properly, but if you're still around, hi, it's nice to see you. And congrats on the sub. And D also got one. Misa? Hello, Bull Misa? Gift subs to Plink, to Night Methane, to Headless47, to Darth, and to TGP. Misa? Thank you. How is the hype train close and we fucking started at level 6? Excuse me? This is a chill stream, you guys. That's 25 gift subs just now. Thank you, Gabby, for the hearts. Rhino petting. Guys, I don't know if I can actually go pet a rhino. Is that a thing you can really do? Rhino petting when? Misa, do you want to come pet a rhino with me? Misa, we're gonna go pet rhinos. We're gonna find a zoo. I'll go to like the Seattle Zoo and I'll slip the guy a 50. I'll be like, I want to pet this fucking rhino so bad, man. But I don't want to go to a zoo. That's the thing. I don't support the zoo industry. I don't believe in keeping animals in that kind of captivity. I think we should have wilderness preserves. I think animals deserve to live unaccosted by humanity whenever possible. I'm a huge proponent of lab-grown meat. Like, how am I gonna go pet a rhino? Misa gets it. Gang, by the way, if I know we shouted her out before, but Misa Deluxe is the person who's going to be hosting our Scott Pilgrim collab on Saturday, and I'm really, really, really excited about it. I cannot wait to play with you, Misa. Chat has no chill. Listen, TGP, this chat never has any fucking chill. Guys, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I know we talked about it today. We talked about the vibes in here. We talked about the journey of self-actualization, my crystallizing moment that I went on. I didn't talk about that little jingle I made that mixes Camel by Camel with some Zelda music, with a real funky slap bass. I put that together. I mashed that up. I made that MIDI. We talked about why I run the stream, but you guys are how I run the stream. And it's you guys giving me gift subs and bits and shit is never necessary. I want you to understand it is never the point of this stream. But thanks to you guys, I'm able to not quite do this for a living, but I'm able to not starve to death. And I really appreciate you all, because I'm still just here because of you guys. So thank you. from the bottom of my heart. I don't know how to say thank you enough. I am gonna go try to pet a rhino. I'm gonna genuinely Google that. I think that'd be pretty cool. There's the bits from Gabby. Thank you so much, Gabby. Are the notifications over? Did we clear it? Holy crap. I don't deserve you guys. You know what? We got a big old hype train. I'm gonna share something with you guys that I'm working on. Some of you are new, but I have some new content I'm trying to put together. I've got some stuff I'm writing in the background, and I'm gonna be frozen for a sec. Let me turn this off real quick. Hold on, because my lighting is gonna be fucked up until I fix this. Hold on. Why is it not on the default camera? I want to show you guys what I'm doing. Yeah. I just have to change the lighting. You ready for this? Feeling brave tonight? How brave? Brave enough to do battle with hideous monsters? So I'm a tabletop RPG fanatic. This is kind of my whole thing. And now is not the right time to support Wizards of the Coast very vocally, because they've absolutely McFuckled their whole community. But I thought, Misa, thank you for the biddies. I really appreciate that. Thank you for them 60 biddies. That's some couch bits. We love couch bits. I'm talking about putting together a TTRPG stream. And the idea is we're going to not take it super serious, and we're going to just kind of go and see what happens. Thank you guys for the level 6 hype train. I really appreciate that. So I thought, what if I did a vibe check on Twitter for this, and the result was overwhelmingly positive. What if I took the Creative Commons SRD, the D&D SRD that they released into Creative Commons, accidentally including a few things like Mind Flayer, Strahd von Zarovich, I think Owlbear is in there too. What if I took the Creative Commons stuff and wrote my own sort of setting and system around that? And the vibe check was pretty positive. And the idea is I want to do a game inspired by JRPGs, by classic things like Dragon Quest and Final Fantasy. I want to do a story involving a Dark Lord and a hero, but our characters are neither of those. Our characters for this story are former Dark Lords and villains who were defeated by heroes in ages past and have taken it upon themselves to put down this upstart Dark Lord because he's doing it all wrong. And so this squad of would-be villains, these former bad guys, maybe reformed, maybe on a path to redemption, maybe just crazy, are gonna strike out and race the hero to defeating the Dark Lord so they can do it themselves and do it right. And so that's the vibe, and it's gonna be like a classic video game, sort of we're gonna get some art done, we're gonna have some sound cues, it's gonna be really cool, we're gonna play it live. Beyond the initial writing phase, I don't have a whole lot done yet. I have a cast in mind, and I hope that they will agree to be in this game. And I think you guys are gonna love them very much, but it's gonna be VTuber TTRPG. So anyway, I have a whole environment set up in 3D. With a couple of seats for my guests. And in case you were wondering, Slyman is here too. So that's my current project, and thank you guys for the hype train. I thought I would share that with you as a way of saying thank you for all of your generosity and your kindness. Because of you guys, I am able to continue doing what I love, and it means a heckin' lot to me. Y'all are really heckin' out here. We got a bunch of gift subs in there. Let's start this over. Aboleth? Was Aboleth in? Yeah, Aboleth was in there. Oh, I'm the right lighting. Thank you guys so much. Just use Pathfinder, y'all, as D&D, but better and not greedy. Noel, that is something I want to do. The thing is, I'm concerned about Pathfinder's streamability, because it is a very technical, very crunchy tactical system. I love to play it. I'm not sure it's going to be the right vibe for the streamed game. I am a huge Pathfinder 2e fan, though. I have yet to get into a game, but I have run it a couple of times. Dark Lord must be punished for bringing shame to all Dark Lord. This new upstart just doesn't know what he's doing at all. He's fully exploiting the powers of a Dark Lord, and he's not paying tribute to the classics at all. He's got this weird corporate capitalist BS. He's Dark Lording, but trying to make everybody love him. And that's not how you Dark Lord, you know? I think our villain is inspired partly by people like the current CEO of the Bird website. I think very much that will make him a relatable villain. A round table would be pretty cool for a D&D campaign. I agree. I fully agree. I didn't have the modeling chops to put together a properly round table. But yes, I agree with you. Yeah, the VTTTRPG, that's right, Lycander, that's the vibe. All right, let's clean the doghouse so that when these people get here, they will have clean doghouse. It's got a little bone on it, that's precious. This game makes me feel feelings, and they're all good. There are no bad vibes in this game, and not in the like, no bad vibes. What's up? Do you do bikes? I could do with someone running their thing over my deadbeat dirt bike. Do we do bikes? I don't see why not. Sprayin and I would climb up and down that rock garden all day, pretending we were on Rumblin' Mount Rushless, and the pond was the crater. Yeah, Calvin? I have no idea how he explained the fish being there, though. I like that you just get texts while you're playing this game. Ding! Yeah, Captain Red Pizza King. So I've tried to put together a game for the channel before, and it didn't pan out. We ended up just playing a table with those players and being like, let's just keep playing and having a good time and not stream it. Because the logistics of streaming it got to be a little too much. So I'm kind of hoping that I can do like a limited engagement thing. Like we'll do a couple of sessions. We'll do like a weekly stream of it. And then I'll pre-write most of it. And that way I won't need to take like multiple hours every week to figure it out. Because I am running a game for my private table on Wednesdays already, and I love that game. And I don't want anything to stand in the way of that. That's my relaxation time. And I really, really love my players. I'll just say I have some personal connection to some of the players on that table. Like Printers is there, who is my girlfriend. So I really...
Wednesday game for the win.
Wednesday game for the win, baby! I wanted to play this game for that reason. It seems like a nice way to chill. Printers, it's 100% that. It feels good. I think I'm going to give these rocks a once-over just in case I missed anything, but I think I got all of these. Yeah, cool. And we're going to, rather than strafing, we're just going to, yeah, we're just going to give this the stripey treatment. It is real? Wait, is what real? Hold on. Printers, I'm sorry, I don't know what you're talking about. What's real? I missed it. Ooh, washing the ground is like... I want to be able to move slower. I want there to be like a... Oh! Pardon me? There's different nozzles. Oh, but that lowers the pressure substantially. I see. Oh, they sound different too. I think I need to keep a narrower nozzle for now. The One Piece is real. The question above me saying that. Oh, hold on. Oh. Wait, no. Oh, if Powerwash Simulator was real, would y'all try it? I see. Sorry. I got too chill and my brain turned off. That happens sometimes. Sometimes you get too chill and your mind shuts off and you just, no thoughts head empty. And that's kind of where I'm at today. Kind of stream of consciousness-ing. Thank you guys again for all the gift subs. I'm a little stunned. Kind of a little off my ass right now. Yeah, power washing in real life is actually a lot of fun too. So you guys might have this experience, you might not. This might be like a me thing. This might be like a suburbia experience. But like playing with a sprinkler in the summer as a kid, you get that sense of clean, fresh water and that slight refreshing cool. That's very much my memories of power washing in real life too. Cause like the water hits stuff with force and that means it deflects. And so it creates this, you can see the mist a little bit on the screen here. That mist like fills the air. And so it just feels cool and nice. I feel bad. I'm like walking around in this garden here. I don't really want to be like trampling these flowers. Power wash simulator. Do not underestimate the powers and adventure of those who wash with power. It goes far beyond the ordinary. Is that a reference to something, Plink? Did I miss a reference here? I'm glad these flowers are immortal, because in real life I would want to be really careful about them. Yeah, I see what you mean about that white noise from the washer, though. The water, the nozzle hitting. You ever just watch power wash videos on, like, YouTube? What a vibe. I know power wash is real. I mean, the actual game, like, imagined you were in the game. Oh, I imagine I'm in the game constantly. That's the VTuber life. That's kind of my whole lore. That's why I have rupees as payment. Because the place between, the place that I met that goddess at is connected by a bunch of portals to a bunch of other places throughout the universe. And one of them is, I'm sure, legally speaking, I can't write it into my lore. But there's a place nearby that has a hero who reincarnates, along with a dark lord and a princess that reincarnate, and they take gems as currency that are named after an Indian coin. And that's why I take rupees here, because that place is the only portal in the place between that's currently open. Back when I was a cow, the logic on this, the physics of this are a little confusing to me. But, you know, before reincarnating, I suppose, I was a cow. And so I had a cousin who lived over in that world. She worked really hard. She worked on a ranch with a girl who sang a lot. And until very recently, we had a milk bottle emoji in the chat. Milk bottle emote that referenced that. We did get rid of it in favor of some more Faun relevant emotes. I'm back. We cleansed. We're cleansing, Scott. Cleaning is an ongoing process. It's not a thing one can rush. And I'm sure the speedrunners for this game would disagree. But cleaning, inside and out, sometimes requires you to look inward. Or point a nozzle inward by putting it in your butt. Sometimes you gotta reach deep, deep inside yourself to cleanse yourself. And sometimes that means putting a power wash nozzle in your butt and pulling the trigger, you know? It's a leap of faith. You gotta just really get it up in there. You got, you know, 1.5 feet of nozzle. Like, so there's plenty to go around. Let's clean this now. Let's do 2, right? Yeah. We're gonna give the ground a nice. Oh, there's all these footprints in it. Ugh. It's like rusty mud, like clay mud. I don't necessarily like moving to clean in this because it moves so fast. I want there to be like a way to. I'm sure there's a button to walk, and I don't know what it is. Lumi said she wanted to be a clean streamer earlier. Yeah, sometimes that means putting things in your butt. I mean, okay, so my journey, well, I talked about that because of my journey with sexual discovery. And so I'm a trans woman, right? Like nobody's surprised, nobody's shocked to hear that. So sometimes things that make me feel feminine or valid in my chosen gender identity are real quick euphoria for me. And what I learned very quickly as a trans woman is that online, if you show a boy your boobs, or a person who likes boobs, show a person who likes boobs your boobs, it's quick validation for your gender, and it gives you some gender euphoria. And it's a little addictive. And so I got really into kind of slutting it up online for a while, and it was sort of my whole brand. I was a real lewd tuber for a bit. And I think I've dialed it back a little bit, not because I'm like ashamed or because I don't want to do it, but just because that's not the kind of content I want to produce. But the allure of it, for real, is a trap. It is for sure a trap, and you will get stuck in it. You're trans? I'm shocked, so shocked. Yeah, Iron Bite. Yeah, Iron Bite. The real shock is that you're trans. You've been coming to my streams for how long? I don't know, man. That would be a real shock, though, wouldn't it? I won't assign you a gender identity that you don't want. Unless you're Red Mage. That bitch can keep her new pronouns. You're a transformer. That's true, you are trans! It's not a surprise to you at all. You're a transformer. You're more than meets the eye. Hey, Doc, bumped into the park warden. He definitely needs your help. All right, Harper, I'll do that once I'm done cleaning this backyard. One job at a time, you know? Hey, Zai, welcome in. We're power washing today. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna kill it with the power of my mind. Ready? Hey, Slimin, your friends are here, buddy. You can clean them up off the floor. He just likes eating their goop. He calls them his friends. They're not his friends. They're just other slimes. He eats them. Sometimes I watch him absorb a bunch of other slimes, then roll around as a big fat gooshy ball. And he says stuff like, I'm a big gooshy boy, and rolls around and bumps into things and just giggles. And then he'll make like a loud farting noise and shrink back down to his normal size. I don't know where all the extra mass goes. They're definitely not his actual friends, though, when he says that. Don't be alarmed. Gotta move a lot slower with this nozzle, huh? Remember, it's cannibalism, not
I'm a big
cannibalism.
goopy boy. PRRRRRRRFFFPPPPPP.
That's the one. Here's a big goopy boy. Remind me never to accept an invite to dinner from you. But Corgid, we'd love to have you for dinner. I'm chilling, eating pasta, enjoying the power washer sounds. Yeah, I'm feeling this like full body like warmth. This game is genuinely, I think, therapeutic. I would say there is genuine therapeutic value to this game because I'm feeling it. I'm genuinely feeling this kind of chill comfort. I could do this for hours. I have actually done this for hours now. We started at about an hour. It's been about an hour and a half of power washing. I think I'm not at a point where I want to stop yet. I do, in like an hour, I think I've got to go because we've got to do our family night. We'll probably do a raid out to somebody at that point. I'm sure there's plenty of people going that we would love to have you for dinner. But you know how it is. My TTRPG characters almost universally know what people taste like, but I'm IRL lifelong vegetarian. You're playing a lizard folk, aren't you, Click Flint? And you're in a current game. I feel like you're playing a lizard folk. I think I remember you showing art of them. At least 1/3 of this chat won't fall for that one after Tuesday. Oh, what do you mean after Tuesday? It is Tuesday. You say it's Power Wash Tuesday. No, it's not Tuesday. I'd have tacos if it was Tuesday, Lumi. You're not gonna get me with that one again. You say that. You say that, Ryusei, but look at your calendar. Look at your actual calendar, Ryusei. It really is Tuesday. Don't do this to me, Lumi. I mean, I've done worse. I stole your orb. I stole your orb and I paid the price for it. Plasma, hi! Nice to see you, dude. Plasma is also one of our oldest community members. I don't mean like Plasma's an old dude. I mean, he's been around here basically the longest out of almost anybody who's ever been here. Plasma came in really early. There we go. It's nice to see you, dude. We're doing a little power wash simulator today. I kind of wish I could move this like table and stuff. Lumi gaslighting at its finest. Listen, what do you think fairy dust is made of? Gaslights and girl bosses. And as a fae, it is my job to gatekeep. The Fae realm is not for mortals unless we want the mortals there, in which case the Fae realm is fully for mortals. And then, hold on.
You go with Lumi to dinner. It's all just eggs. Scrambled, boiled, poached, quiche, tamago, frittata, burrito, benedict, deviled, omelette du fromage.
Omelette du fromage. Say it again, Slyman. Say it again, Slyman. So, yeah, it says here that Fae are notorious tricksters renowned for pulling unsuspecting and unwary human travelers into the fairy realm by deception or misleading. Occasionally, a creature used in this purpose is called a will-o-wisp, which is in fact a gas light that floats in a swamp. So, Fae, notorious gaslighters. Will-o-wisps? That's the literal gaslight. I think it can't be overstated how important it is that you know that I am a gaslighting, gatekeeping girl boss. I think we know this about me. We have known this for some time. Slyman does know his eggs, too. Scrambled, boiled, poached, quiche, tamago, frittata, burrito, benedict, deviled, omelette du fromage. I think the actual French for that is omelette au fromage, right? Also, we were talking the other day about a thing called a quesito, which I still don't know what a quesito is, but we were talking about cannoli, and somebody was like, that's just a quesito. I was like, okay, I don't know what a quesito is. I still didn't look it up. But, have I annoyed you because I keep losing things at home and they keep showing up on the same cupboard and wouldn't have put the things I lost in it there? Scott, maybe not me specifically, but we a big club. There's a lot of us. You know, I'm just saying a little bit of milk and honey goes a long way. A little bit of fresh bread, a little bit of milk, a little bit of honey, so maybe fresh plants. No sage, not a big sage person. Also, if you have any wrought iron around your home, best to cover that shit up. As you all know, I've been a faun my whole life. I've always been a fairy creature. So I'm very good at it. I know very many faun things. That's extortion? You're made partly of iron? Well, whose fault is that? Whose fault is that, Scott? You're the one who became a fucking hybrid thing. You're the one who mashed yourself together with another being. If you're made partly of iron, that's not my burden to bear, Scott. In fact, it's Tasty Freeze that's the bear. Or Carnage. He's a koala bear, but I think koalas are not technically bears. I think they're marsupials. I think they don't technically count as bears, and koala bear is a bit of a misnomer. But you know. I didn't become a robot. Me neither, man. I stopped being a robot. I got no sympathy. As a famous swordsman once put it, you'll get no sympathy from me. I fight for my friends. Oh, garden chair. I saw a little bit of goopy dirt and I'm glad we turned around. Because both panda bears and koala bears exist, it means that bears don't need to be bears. Trace off, you can't do that to me, man. Bears are bears, right? We wouldn't call them bears if they weren't bears. I can't bear these bears. Oh yeah, the picnic table. Eh? Nobody make a sound. The vision is based on sound.
5555555.
There were no 5s in that. What did you just say, Slyman? Slyman, the heck you just say, dude? 5 and Slyman. That's what they called him back in school. He's the old 5sman. Slyman is maybe he got glitched into the Matrix. Maybe whatever Gyuko S is gave Slyman some. Is there goo on top of it? What, does it not rain here? Does it not rain here? Hey, Gaz, should I call you Gaz? I feel like I've asked you this before. I saw somebody calling you Gaz and you responded to it, but I've been calling you Cap. But we have another captain in the chat now, so maybe you're Gaz? Which is a nice kind of gender neutral name too, and I like Gaz a lot. You broke Slyman's mind? Listen, I thought you were into that kind of stuff.
5555555.
Why? Printers, what the hell is this? Printers, are you mind broken too? Am I gonna have to retag my stream? Oh, a fellow captain. Yeah, see, now we have multiple caps here. Okay, well, you're gonna be Gaz now, and then Captain Red.
5555555.
Oh my god. That just leaves Carnage and Arlie.
5555.
Is it reading the... That's not Roman numerals, though. It's like tally marks? It's...
5e.
But the Roman numeral for 5 is V. All right.
555 standing by.
All right, well, I think Arlie's not here, so I'm gonna co-opt Arlie's Hadmadad for a moment because I wanna complete the set.
You 5555555.
Excited.
Wait a minute.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Carnage. Carnage doesn't do it. Why does Carnage not do it? Everything is becoming 5. All things are 5'd. Lumi has 5 models. 4 letters in Lumi, but the I at the end of Lumi is the Roman numeral for 1, so we add 1 to it. Therefore, Lumi is 5. Faun has 4 letters in it. But I am 1 Faun, so we add 1 to it, and therefore it makes 5. Lumi has 5 major models, because there's Gyuko, there's 2 versions of Robo Lumi, and then there's 1 version of Robo Lumi, and then there's 1 version of Faun Lumi. It's 5's all the way down, baby. Thanks for the rupees. Open your eyes for the next phase? Hold on. Ugh, it gets like bubblegum in there if you don't clean it out. Carnage is the only non-mind broken one, the only one who remains pure. No. Hold on. Wait a minute. There's no redeems. What is this? What's happening right now? Why is this happening to me? Simon, what did you do? Gaz, you're clearing the queue one slime at a time. Printers! It's a chill stream! It's a chill stream!
Lumi, it's time to tell you about the Matrix.
I opened the window. There were so many happy friends outside.
Y'all genuinely trying to kill me. I'm gonna have to cut this hair out now. Lumi, it's time to tell you about the Matrix. Listen, Drezov.
New title acquired. 555.
Fuck. Is that what the is?
We will make our own Baldridy.
Is that what the is? Listen, you're gonna tell me about the Matrix? Let me tell you about Gyuko S. 555 5555. That's the number you call in TV series and in movies. 555 5555. If you need an orb goddess, call 555 5555. You have to enter it in as all eyes, or it won't register. Oh, it's nice being in here. I kind of wish it was like filling up with water while I was in here. We need some new commands. 5 and the. Absolutely not, Gas. No way. You're not gonna mind break me on my own stream. That requires calling me a good girl, and you gotta say it in voice. I'm invulnerable to you right now. You can't break my mind. In fact, there are some people I think who could probably get that kind of reaction out of me on command, but most of them choose not to, and that's fine.
New trait acquired. Good girl.
Plink. Plink. I'm not, though. I'm very bad, actually. I'm a saucy mama. I am saucy. I'm
Mommy is a good girl.
Slimon, you and I don't have that kind of relationship, buddy. Also, it's weird when you call me mommy because it infantilizes you, but I know what a creep you are, Slimon. He's deceiving you. If you think Slimon is like a good little boy, just you wait. Just you wait. You don't know the half of it. I love that I can like see the dirt. How is there still dirt left in the bottom of this thing? Didn't I thought I was thorough about this. It's hard to see the dirt on the rocks.
On the
like
other
this.
hand, am a bad girl. Got it everything. La 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 la.
Do you like bad girls? Yeah? Well, I'm bad at everything. Wink. La 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 la. Good job, Cowrie. Cowrie, by the way, if you don't know, is the skunk girl that lives nestled deep within the soul of my good friend Ryusei Shining Heart. Is it nice to be out of that stinky old wizard man, Cowrie? How does it feel now that you've had some time to be out and about? Because I went to summon a little bit of the spirit of my good friend Ryusei, and I plucked a piece of his soul at random to put in the Hodmedad. And this is what I got. I made that Hodmedad to look like Ryusei. But this is what I got. I got Cowrie. Yeah, Corgi gets it. Can we get some of that S emote in the chat as a tribute to our good friend Cowrie? We love her very much, and we're very happy she's here with us. Damn straight, Drea. Yeah, if you have a subscription, let's get some S in the chat. Thanks, Drezov. You might notice that not only is the S the mystical S that graced every notebook in middle school, but it is also got a background that is Ryusei Shining Heart's colors. It is a purple skunk tail, and it has Ryusei's little gem on it. I made that emote specifically for the purpose of gender bullying Ryusei Shining Heart. I did in fact use up.
So, you're a bad girl. How bad? Bad enough to do battle with hideous monsters?
Ooh, Slimin'. Ooh. Did you hear that from Plink? Plink wins the stream for today. That's extraordinary. That's an owlbear. Try flattering him. Do you guys know what I'm talking about when I make that reference? Are you guys familiar with Dragon Strike? Those of you who are into TTRPGs and retro stuff may be aware of Dragon Strike. I have played it. So Dragon Strike was... Are we gonna stand around talking all night? Or are we gonna nail Teraptus? Oh, Malibu, I'm sure you want to nail
Being out
Teraptus.
here is pretty okay. Mobility is pretty neat. I miss tasting things though. Good sushi really touches the soul, and this hot meat, it doesn't have a tongue.
Oh yeah, I should give the Hadme Dods tongues. Wait, no, I shouldn't. No, sorry, Cowrie. Maybe we can find a way to, like, give you a sense memory?
I refuse.
Yeah, I'm not giving them tongues, printers. I thought about it. I put a couple seconds of thought into it. Those are not mutually exclusive options. If we do not nail Teraptus, this night will never end. Thank you, cleric. By saving me, ye may have spared 1,000 lives. Drazov, I'm so glad you know it. So there was, in the 90s, there was a board game released that was an attempt to kind of mainstream D&D. It was AD&D at the time. We didn't have 3rd edition yet. And this board game was... I don't believe it was licensed, but I think it was like co-produced with TSR. Because I think TSR logo is on the box. But in order to make it kind of like hip, they included a video that was a combination of like how to play instructions and a short movie, like a short film. And oh my god, is it memorable. That short film will live in my subconscious for the rest of my life, and I quote it constantly. It is so good to know that Drazov knows it too. A little bit of trivia you might not know, that same company with the same cast was actually tapped to produce a Spelljammer movie or TV series. And that never got off the ground. But there is footage of it available on YouTube, and there is an ad for it that published in like a Dragon magazine. You may not know that about it, but they were gonna make Spelljammer into like a series or a movie or something. Am I too close to it to spray it? I am, because I'm crouching. Oh, we did it. I kind of feel like I should put it on screen. I believe the fighter was played by an American gladiator. Yeah, it was Malibu, I believe. That's why I was saying Malibu before. He was, in fact, one of the American gladiators.
Oh, I'm familiar with Dragon magazines. Ryusei reads those. Sometimes they're sticky. It's weird.
Oh, Bryn, don't act innocent about that. That makes it even weirder if you're innocent about it. You know what's going on. Oh, let's get the underside of this a little bit. I know we're doing Powerwash Simulator, but do you guys wanna see what I'm talking about? Do you wanna see Dragon Strike?
I'm just a puppet. I have no idea what you mean.
Yeah, okay. I'm sorry, printers. I didn't mean to put words in your mouth. Or a tongue in your mouth, which I'm not gonna do. So don't worry. You know, we're making pretty good progress on this yard. I kind of want to show you guys the Dragon Strike thing, if you haven't seen it. It's on YouTube. I have shown it on stream before, and I haven't gotten content struck for it.
What if it's a smooch, though?
What if it's a smooch, though? All right, printers. Okay, nobody take this. This is just for printers, okay? I'm gonna give printers a smooch. Nobody else touch your phones or your computers. It's just for you, printers. I love you. I love you very much, and it's nice to be able to say it publicly finally. You haven't corgied? All right. The short story with me and printers is that we come together every couple of years. We've known each other for a very long time, and we always like struggle to not hook up because we're always with other people. But I'm polyamorous, and I'm out about that now. So we're finally dating. And we've been coming together and pulling apart for almost 2 decades. We never quite admitted we were dating in the beginning, and we had a really big fight, and I walked out. And it's the greatest regret of my adult life. And I'm never walking out again. Sometime I'll tell the story, maybe. We went to college together. She messaged me in an online class, and she's like, I never do this. I've never really messaged anybody in any of these things before, but for some reason my gut's telling me to say hi to you. I hope this isn't weird. And I was like, I was really aching for a friend. Hello. And that's how we met. And we went to college together, and it was really nice. I'm going to pause this for a second, and I'm going to do YouTube. Dragon Strike VHS. HD. All right, hold on. I want to say this is the video I'm looking for. All right, let me get a window capture going. I'm going to share this with you guys. We're going to take a break from Powerwash Simulator for just a minute, just to introduce this. I forgot the little card that lets me climb and belay, and given how far the fitness center is from my dorm, I guess that means no climb wall tonight. I love a climbing wall, though, Pseudoplox. I have the walk's good for you, though. Do I have a YouTube capture already? I don't think I do. I have my debut video. Here, we'll just do a new window capture. Dragons, we'll just call it Dragon Strike, because that'll capture the window. All right, let's get it. Let's get it here. Let's cram it into this space here. All right, I guess we'll size it down. We'll fit it like in here. Yeah, and let's make it look nice too, because no job is worth doing that isn't worth doing right. Let's put it over top of what? That? Right there? No, we'll put it under the overlay. Bam. All right, you ready for this thing? This is a VHS tape that came with a board game, that came with minis and polyhedral dice, and this VHS tape. Oh, it's protected by the Macrovision anti-copy process. Oh, I love that worked out for you. Oh no, they know. Why would they show this if they didn't know? I don't know why they would show this if they didn't know I had copied this illegally. This is on Joey Lamb's YouTube, by the way. So,
feeling brave tonight? How brave? Brave enough to do battle with hideous monsters? Brave enough to sneak around dank castles in the dark and chance being the next victim of a dragon strike?
Look at that. Are you vibing on that CGI?
All right, your sunstone's done. So what do you want me to do with it?
Darkness reign.
Darkness reign. And in the darkness, let evil grow.
Based on a story by Bruce Nesmith, Andrea Hayday, and yeah. So, this was the game.
Is this like a video game?
Sorta. But it uses the most powerful
creative consultant Jim
processor
Ward,
in the world.
one of the creators of the original D&D. If you fuck up the letters, it's Drawmage, the creator of Instant
Not
Summons.
This time I'm the Dragon Master, and you are the adventurers.
The minis looked nothing like that.
You
These are
don't need the
prototype
hang of
minis.
anything.
The real minis were so
Imagination is
bad.
all you need. Close your eyes. Open your mind, and I'll transport you to another realm.
Oh yeah?
It's night.
The fighter is like super out, not
You see
into
a
it.
castle. This castle belongs to the evil wizard Teraptus.
Teraptus.
The castle's high towers and jagged walls glow in the light like the dull white of a skull.
So,
You sense magic in the air.
This was the raddest shit when I was a
Your nose
kid,
is
by the
assaulted
way.
by the stench of death and decay. You're struck by the stillness.
But
Stillness of death.
we don't know he's evil. That's true.
Then you hear footsteps and see a young wizard
He does
running
have
down a
big
path
claws.
from Taraptus's castle.
Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Look at this wizard. The wizard. Are you not familiar with the wizard's magical transformation? I took the form of a coyote to learn the ways of nature. No animal was harmed to create my headgear. So a druid. But I guess
See what looks like a dagger sticking out of his back.
Is he a good guy or a bad guy?
You will know.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Is he a good guy or a bad?
Is that the fucking elf? For 2 frames. That's the fucking elf, isn't it? I never knew. I never knew. I just figured that out. Just that is literally 2 frames.
Bad guy. You will know soon enough. Now I'm going to take you to a very different castle. This is the castle of King Halvar II.
King Halvar
He takes
II.
himself quite seriously.
Greedy
and so do some of
pontificating
his
buffoon.
subjects. It's a typical boisterous night
I
in the
think
King's banquet
growing
hall.
up is identifying
Ale
more
flows,
with the
games
thief.
of chance are played. Ridiculous tales are told. Lusty songs are sung. Little do they know of the
There he
strange
is.
events
That's
of
I'm
the
pretty sure
December.
that's Malibu. And then the wizard collapses.
Dares disturb my banquet? It appears to be a wizard.
And then the cleric shows up.
No question about it. He's a wizard.
Refrain from disturbing his personal effects, thief. At least till he's dead.
I was only checking his identity.
Stand aside.
There's the cleric. The cleric did not make it into the final game. He was intended to be a playable character,
It won't matter who he was.
but they wanted to make sure that they didn't have like the religious overtones.
There's a tooth.
It is a tooth. Freshly ripped from the jaws of a dragon. Imagine you're like 11.
Summon all your life force.
This Power Rangers level shit.
From your bones. Let life flow. Flourish yourself.
Anew.
Anew.
And the queen loves it. And then King Halvar just...
Thank you, Cloric.
Cloric.
By healing me, you may have spared 1,000 lives.
So anyway, the wizard's non-specific accent is... it changes like 3 times throughout the course of this video. So that's... you could look up the rest of that on YouTube. It's called Dragon Strike. And I firmly recommend giving it a look. It's really something. Imagine you're 10 and looking at that. That video was such a formative part of my whole aesthetic, my whole vibe. Dragon Strike specifically, because it was this, like, AD&D was this impenetrable, thing of graphs and... Oh, I guess my YouTube volume is up a little bit, isn't it? Oh, no, it's not. This impenetrable thing of graphs and black and white drawings and numbers. But Dragon Strike was like marketed and packaged and cool. And check out that same group started to put together a Spelljammer series that never made it. And there's footage of it on YouTube if you look. But yeah, so that is really, I think, what got me into fantasy RPGs to begin with. Toy car cleaned. We're making good progress on this place. I think we'll be done with this really soon. So, and now we have things like Critical Role, Acquisitions Incorporated, The Adventure Zone, Dimension 20, which I cannot recommend enough to you guys. If you like D&D actual play, and if you like improv comedy or things that are funny or well written or things that will make you feel feelings, It's a $5 a month to get a Dropout.tv subscription. You can go watch the people from College Humor bought out their own company when they got cut from the team, and they formed Dropout.tv. It is independently owned. They have their own streaming service. It's really the best $5 a month we could conceivably spend. And Brennan Lee Mulligan is your humble dungeon master for the series they put on Dropout called Dimension 20. Nowadays, we have things like that to get people into the hobby. Back in the day, we had Dragon Strike. Oh, Corgi, are you not familiar with Dimension 20 at all? I've mentioned it a lot on stream. I've shown clips from it. They do animatics. If you go on YouTube and type in Dimension 20, like look up like Brennan Rant Dimension 20 or anything like that, because it's a bunch of improv comedians who got together to play D&D, because Brennan Lee Mulligan is a giant nerd in addition to being a brilliant fucking comedian and performer. Cannot recommend it hard enough. What? I would never have seen that. Glad I hit tab while looking at that. The lawnmower engine specifically needs to be cleaned. I'm sure there's like a more technically apt way to clean a lawnmower engine, and I'm sure it's not hitting it with a pressure washer from outside. But you know what? In life, sometimes we do things imperfectly, and we take them as they go. I only know him from College Humor, but I did hear you mention Dimension 20 before. It's seriously $5 a month to support an independently owned production company. It's really worth your time. My favorite personal season of Dimension 20, because they do kind of like, because they're a bunch of comedians, so they do a bunch of goofy, like over-the-top things. Like Brendan put together a season called A Crown of Candy. And so all of the players and characters and NPCs are various like forms of candy, like gummy bears and licorice people. Some of the NPCs are like donuts, like Lady Cruller. And it's like goofy and slapstick and over the top. But, all right, no, I gotta show one more thing before we move on. Let me... This is the one I'm looking for. This is the one I'm looking for. Hold on. I'm gonna. This is only 3 minutes, but this is my example to you of why Dimension 20 is brilliant. Let me resize this window a little bit because this video is a different size. It has a different aspect ratio. This one will fill the whole window if I let it. There we go. And let's put this underneath what? There. All right, check this out. Yeah, Ryuko, we got a whole bunch of gift subs a little while ago, and I'm deeply humbled and thankful. Welcome in. I'm really glad that you are here. Please enjoy those emotes made by my wonderful girlfriend printers, and some of them I made myself. Check this out. This is Dimension 20.
You guys get to an Imperial garrison, and you see
this is a crown of candy.
Deeproot has been chained and shackled.
A chocolate bunny. That is to say, Zach Oyama's character and Brian Murphy? Murph's character. It's a chocolate rabbit and a gummy bear knight. And the chocolate rabbit is spoilers, mild spoilers here.
Carradine,
this happens really early.
Looks up at you.
And that's a carrot
You've
who is
never
a paladin.
seen someone make eye contact and remain vacant before.
Leave me alone with the prisoner. I go.
You see that Commander Rossini says, "I am afraid we cannot allow the prisoner to be left here. Your king was just attempted to be assassinated. Nobody would blame you if you slit this man's throat.
So it's
and
candy.
I cannot allow that to happen. I've been ordered by
but they take it
the
serious.
Hierophant Rex of the Bulbian Church to make sure that justice is dispatched by the church in this instance."
I'm a primogen of the church. You will not allow me to have a conversation. Are you saying that I am a liar and that a man of my faith will kill this prisoner?
The room emanates with the status that Lepan suddenly commands. Grassini
The animation
bows,
is so good too.
I am deeply sorry, Your Grace. Leave the Chancellor and Primogen to his business, and clears the room.
Okay, I'm going to come up to the shackles and say, we do not have much time. Where are you supposed to meet them?
You see, he says, there was no plan, Your Grace. I was supposed to execute the king. I was supposed to move, but I couldn't get to him in time. He moved out of the way. The blade didn't find its purchase. I was supposed to simply walk away and let him die on the field.
Okay, there's still time for me to do this. Where could I find another blade like this? Who can I trust to help me with this action?
You see, he looks at you and says...
There's dice rolls happening in the meantime.
I know not where blades of water can be made. I only know that the Primogen Alfredi can... If she was able to give me 3, she can certainly give you more.
Great. I just slap him in the face. I walk over to the guards.
You were in there.
I tell them to arrest Primogen Alfredi.
Holy shit! They look at you and they say, on what grounds?
He just told me that that's where he got the daggers. Move now, or we will lose our advantage.
Commander Grassini.
It's so good.
Says, we are honor bound by guests of the Concordant Emperor to honor this request.
So this is how the games go.
Find and arrest Primogen Alfredi of Sarisha. And about 40 fucking soldiers march out of the garrison. You see Carradine looks, you have never seen Carradine be anything other than calm. He looks at you and you see he goes, apostate! God! And starts to like slam against the chains, just like a fucking brute. Like
I whisper to him, where is your bulb now?
So that's I wanted to share that with you guys because this is $5 a month to see those games. They do a game of Dimension 20 once a week, and they're pretty much all like that. They're not all animated, obviously, because that's just an animatic somebody made of the actual game, the actual play. But it is the most worthwhile, like, $5 a month I've ever spent in my life. My personal favorite season is still A Starstruck Odyssey. If you are into old comics, there is a particularly whacked out space comic called Starstruck that was made by Elaine Lee many years ago, and that's Brennan Lee Mulligan's mom. I'm here today with Elaine Lee, creator of Starstruck, and me, Brennan Lee Mulligan. And that's probably my favorite season, but A Crown of Candy is a very close second, I think. Although if you're into Mabim Bam or The Adventure Zone, the McElroys have one as well. They have a season, which is Tiny Heist, which is like if Toy Story was a heist movie, kind of. And all of the McElroys, all 3 brothers and their dad, are in that season as well. It's really, if you're into Critical Role, Brendan Mulligan is the dungeon master for EXU Calamity, which was very excellent. And Matt Mercer is on Dimension 20 Escape from Bloodkeep. He plays one of the characters in what equates to a parody of Lord of the Rings, told from the villain's perspective.
I am me.
You are you, Slyman. Wait. Are you my persona? Thou art I am thou? I think Simon might be my persona, guys. Yeah, Drea's got it right. Where is your bulb now? They're all food that worships the fridge bulb. It's Sausage Party, the Game of Thrones knockoff. It's very good. We do every week, my wife and roommate and I all sit down, we order some takeout, and we sit down and watch whatever the newest episode of Dimension 20 is, and we do our family night. And that's what we're doing tonight, actually. It's every Thursday. They'll probably be home in like a half hour or so. And then I'll be doing that, which I'm really excited about, because we're currently on Never After, which is the fairy tale season. It's a horror story. And it's based, everybody's playing famous fairy tale characters like Pinocchio and Red Riding Hood. And as you could probably tell from the clip that I showed, things have gotten out of hand. This season, I think, is very metaphysical. It's very kind of avant-garde with the storytelling. And Brennan Mulligan, as a dungeon master, has some of the same, I think, pitfalls that I do, where we really love reality-breaking bullshit. And it's very hard sometimes for us to avoid it. But it can be difficult to convey the things we're trying to describe to the players in a way that gives them, like, actionable intel. And I think Never After kind of suffers from that as the season. I think the players sometimes are just like, Brennan, this is real cool. The sky broke open, but what the fuck do I do with that? You can see it. It's written on Lou Wilson's face a lot of times, like, Brennan, what the fuck, man? Oh, we're pondering the orb? Oh, damn, I played what I was going to ponder already. How about we just ponder for a second, then, these lo-fi beats? Let's refresh this. Let's do a little relaxing ponder. I'm really vibing on this music. Thank you for asking me to ponder the orb. For those who don't know, an orb is a device for pondering. It is a device designed for scrying, for the gathering of information, for the channeling of magical energies. It is an arcane focus, and it gets YouTube. So that's a plus. I stole this one from Ryusei Shining Heart. This is an analog orb, which people just don't use anymore. Did it get hurt? There's a story there. Captain, did you happen to see, were you here when we played my debut video? Because there was another video that played before that. Because when I was a little robot girl, I blew up on stream. Because I had stolen this orb. The story goes that I came on Ryusei's stream, and he is a wizard. The most powerful wizard of all time, by his own admission. Very much his own PR and hype man. And he had this orb, this little blue charming, because a wizard ponders an orb. You know the meme, right? And so Ryusei and I hung out on his stream, and I tried to ponder the orb. But as a robot, I didn't have a soul, much less access to magic, and I couldn't see anything in it. So I had no idea what I was looking at. It just looked like glass to me. And now I can see shit in it all the time because I'm made of meat now. I'm made of meat. I have meat parts. It's nice. But so, anyway, this orb, this charmingly analog instrument of scrying, belonged to him. Aria, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. I'm sorry I had to disable raid notifications for raids below a certain size because we were getting hate raided a little bit. And if it's like 1 or 2 people, they can get by my filters by doing so.
Welcome in, raiders.
Welcome in, raiders. Aria has raided me with a party of 2 and then a party of 1. I feel like your party size is getting smaller, Aria. Did you not check for traps? We're telling the story of the Orby story. So anyway, I got, let's say, a little jealous. Let's say I got a little envious, a little bit of orb envy. Freud would be rolling in his grave, but he's discredited, so it's okay that he is, and he's okay. He can turn over all he wants. It'll till the earth for the flowers. And I maybe, I don't want to say swiped the orb, pilfered, nicked maybe. Not swiped. Not stole. Stole's a dirty word. I acquired the orb, and I replaced it with a pumpkin because it was in October of last year. And I covered the pumpkin in blue paint and about 5 pounds of craft glitter. And I very cleverly labeled it with a sticky note, orb, so he wouldn't be confused. And he pondered that for like a month, and it worked fine for him. So I had the orb. and I was trying to ponder it. And I did some magical experiments and I hooked up some like machinery from the old lab to it because I was a robot girl. I lived in a lab. It's like a whole thing. There's a whole thing about it. And it kept backfiring on me. I kept having the raid did go through. Aria, hi, welcome in. How was your stream? What were you playing? What were you doing? Please tell me about it. I maybe inflicted some customizations on the orb. I inflicted some customizations on the orb, which you can see there's a little bit of cracking, like a little bit of fracturing on its surface. But I did repair it with the mightiest of medical technologies that I had laying around the lab. This is carbon fiber. I mean, you can't get better than a carbon fiber Band-Aid. And it turned pink, and it started sort of dispelling this lovely vapor. I've grown used to the smell at this point, but it has never once stopped exuding this vapor while active, and it doesn't seem to run out.
Orbly gas.
Orbly gas? Listen, I will sneef, sneef, sneef orbly gas. Gotta get real cursed in there, sneef, sneef, sneef. That's a dirty story. So, anyway, point is, my redeems for Twitch were channeled.
He warned you about having a table heatsink.
He did warn me about having a table heatsink, and he did.
New title acquired. Orbly Sneefer.
Orbly sneef, 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 sneef. Is that orb smell? Is there an orb here? Anyway, so I stole the orb, and I did some experiments to try to squeeze the magic out of it, and I couldn't because I was a robot, and I got really discouraged. But my Twitch redeems and channel point redeems were channeled through the orb. This is my connection to the internet. This is how I'm streaming to you right now. And it would get really hot because I didn't have a heatsink. You know, some people might use a table. I think it's possible to use other things. Unfortunately, it short-circuited and I blew up. I blew up my final chassis, and my robot body was laying there on the ground with a slow camera pan out and some bittersweet music, and there's a whole video about it on my YouTube. And Printers was like, Lumi, you can't show that, it's too sad. But I did anyway because loss. So anyway, the point is, this is a Griselda. This is an analog orb. They don't make them like this anymore. Everybody's gone digital these days, but I find you don't get the same scrying fidelity out of a digital orb. The analog's the way to go. I had another one of these in stock, and I recently sold it to Ryusei, so once he fixes the hole in his wall, maybe he will have a totally real, ordinary orb that doesn't contain any tracing devices or trackers or traps or tricks or deceptions of any kind or any fairy enchantments or magic, because I didn't charge him for it. You know, I said the price had already been paid. Basically, he took a gift from the Fae. Don't tell him I said that. So anyway, but can we throw a shout out to Ryusei, by the way? The person I'm talking about is another streamer who I love very much. Arcade Aria says you were playing that new Rhythm Zelda game. Were you playing Cadence of Hyrule? I'm very excited about Cadence of Hyrule. I own it. I've been sitting on it for a long time. I haven't played it yet because I don't have a freaking capture card again. But this dude up here at the top of your chat is my good buddy Ryusei Shining Heart. If you like anime or tokusatsu stuff or Star Wars, he is your guy. He's brilliant. He's a clever creative. He's helped me innumerably and immeasurably with my stream. And I think you'll love him. If you like the vibe here, I think you'll like the vibe over there too. He's a very close friend. So anyway, that's kind of the vibe. I think that's the pondering of the orb for the day. He has a ponder the orb redeem as well. But he as a wizard produces wisdom, where I as a witch produce magic. So that's, you know, the difference between you and I. Ryusei Shining Heart. Never trust a Fae giving you something for free. They want to steal your wallet. If I wanted the wallet, I'd just have taken it. I want them pronouns. I guess no amount of shoutouts is enough for our good friends. Yeah, oh, did Carnage a few minutes ago? Hell yeah. Hyperflood says no HDMI support. Listen, maybe I can't plug an Xbox into this orb, and that's okay, you know? I've got Powerwash Simulator here. I can still play stuff. He's also very close to hitting goal of follows for a karaoke stream. Oh, that's gonna be something. Oh, you guys are gonna love Ryusei singing. Oh, what an experience. No, I'm just kidding. I love you, man. Yeah, Ryusei is very close to follower goal. I'm actually pretty close to 1,000 myself. I'm pretty close to 1K on Twitch, so I think we're gonna have to do like a joint celebration. Did I get this? This is not fully clean yet. Is the roof a separate piece on this? But yeah, I think you guys are gonna love Ryusei if you haven't been over there already. The dude rules. He's so much fun. How many gift subs do you have now? Did we hit the 50? I want to say 25. I think today was 25 gift subs, which is just insane. Thank you so much. I don't really know how to thank you guys enough. I'll just keep doing what I'm doing and hope that that's good enough. Because I don't know what else to do. You can make a magic controller for the orb. Oh, you mean like one of those Steam controllers? I don't know. Those got touch pads. It's kind of weird. It wasn't very successful. Just avoid dinner with Shining Heart? Oh, yeah. He, I heard he had a dinner date recently. I didn't catch the stream, but how did that go? Did he have a good date? Did he have a good dinner date? I hope so. I haven't heard anybody talking about it. So, you know, whoever he went on a date with must have had a really good time too, right? I think everything probably ended really well.
It was delicious and filling, I hear.
Well, listen, you're gonna go on a date with a person who's famously like aromantic. He is my aro representation in my friend circle. You know, you maybe deserve to get nommed on by a dragon a little bit. It was delicious and filling. Good, I'm glad, printers. You should get a Nintendo Switch for Slimin'. With Just Dance. I already got the guy an iPad. Like he plays stuff on the iPad all the time. Mostly games that end in .io though. I gotta figure out, this is gonna be my third attempt at getting a capture card when I get the next one. Cause I had a Razer and that broke 3 times, and I had to keep having them send me replacements, and they kept sending me broken ones. And then I got an Elgato 4K60, an internal capture card for like $250, because I said, I'm not going to skimp on it this time. I'm not going to buy some cheap shit hardware. I'm going to buy something really good so that I'm sure it's not going to break. And guess what? I kept blue screening my computer. So anyway, their support was legendarily unhelpful with that. So, third time's the charm. Maybe I'll just get like a Genki Shadowcast, something that I can unplug when it breaks. It doesn't cost me much money. And maybe I'll just commit to it, like, breaking, like, for sure. And then, I won't be disappointed when it breaks. And I won't have spent, like, a ton of money on it. Did they play Roblox roleplay on there? No, Slimin's not allowed to use things with chats online. Not because he's actually a kid, because again, like he has the countenance of a kid, and the joke is, haha, I gave Slimin an iPad because he's like a toddler. The truth of the matter is Slimin is the slime equivalent of like a full-grown adult. He says some really cursed shit sometimes. He's not allowed to play online to protect other people. He doesn't have, the only time he's allowed to talk to people online is while I'm streaming, when I can
turn on the Xbox.
Is it your turn on the Xbox? I'm pretty sure Kaori was playing something on there. Can you share? Kaori, can you give him a controller? You don't have to plug it in. Just let him think he's playing. Just tell him he's doing a good job every once in a while, and you can keep playing. I do have a Nintendo Switch that I love very much, though, and I would love to play some stuff on said Nintendo Switch. Kind of looking forward to the new Mario Kart stuff. Kind of looking forward to that new Fantasy Life game. extremely excited about that. Oh, A.W. Haley, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. I hope you're enjoying the vibes in here. We're doing a Powerwash simulator game. Stream, excuse me, I can't talk. For today. Hello, my name is Lumina Lasiduous Alexandria Muet Choco Taco Hydra Puncher Lilyhoof. You can call me Lumi for short. I am a kink-aware, sex-positive VTuber. I'm a Faun shopkeeper. I'm an NPC. I'm stuck at level 1. And I am trans, I'm pansexual, I'm polyamorous as hell, and I'm all about love and acceptance. And I really want you to love yourself as much as I love you, because I think that's very important. So welcome in. We have been the target of a couple of hate raids recently, so I do have some chat protections on, and you won't be able to talk for, I think, like 10 minutes after joining. But once you are past that threshold, I hope you will stick around and join us and say hello, because we have a really great community here. I have a lot of really wonderful people who are very good at what they do, and they're very rad people. And we've met a lot of new people today, too. How long did it take you to remember all that? I don't know what you're talking about, Captain. It's been my name my whole life. It's my very real and actual fairy name, because I've been a fawn my whole life, the whole time. I've always known my name, Captain. Lumina Lasiduous Alexandria Muet Choco Taco Hydra Puncher Lilyhoof. The Hydra Puncher came recently, actually. We were playing Hades on Tuesday, and I finally beat that damn bone Hydra. I was having a lot of trouble with it. I was having more trouble than I care to admit with that Hydra. But yeah, so normally speaking, I play a lot of action games. I am a variety streamer. But I wanted to play something kind of chill today, because I tend to be pretty transparent about my life. Being disabled being one of those things that I am transparent about. And so today's a little bit of a low energy day. My body has decided that today is a no bones day. And I'm very low on spoons, heart containers. And so we're playing a chill game and having a nice relaxing time together. And this has been a blast. You just gotta punch them in the nuts and then they're down for the count. Yeah, the new Power Glove came in relief. I love to Power Glove. It's so bad. Honestly, it's the same thing that happened with Sister Frida when I was playing Dark Souls. Because I'd never played a Soulsborne game before, so I played Dark Souls 3 first, because why not? That's a great place to start, right? And I was having a lot of trouble. Sister Frida took me about 8.5 hours of actual playtime to beat. Just throwing myself at her over and over and over again. It took 3 streams to beat Sister Frida. But one time, a person used my sudo command, which is a command that would force me into a gameplay strategy. And we do have a version of that coming for this channel as well, but I gotta be careful with it because it allows chat entry, and it's one of those commands that may not be safe just yet with the hate raids going on. Somebody sudoed me to use only the cestus, and I almost beat her in one go the minute I switched to fists. So exactly what happened with the Lernaean Bone Hydra was I switched to the fists, and I almost won the fight immediately. Power Glove was terrible. It barely ever worked. Whenever you used it, only certain games accepted it. Yeah, and in the commercials, they were like, I'll play Rad Racer by, like, turning the wheel. No, you had to be like, drive forward, drive back, drive forward, drive back. Because it had tension sensors in the fingers and, like, a single accelerometer. It was not good. Welcome back, Wormaid. Snack back in chat. We love our snack friends around here. We stand a snack. Did you have some good snack food? Did you eat perhaps a frozen rodent? Perhaps some crickets? Perhaps other things that snacks love? A McCheeseburger of some kind, perhaps? Me when I accelerometer. She power on my glove till I so bad. Welcome back, Tag. Nice to have you. Don't know if you were just lurking or anything, but it's nice to see you. I played Valheim with Tag one time, and it was awesome, and we died like a whole lot to a bunch of bony boys. I do have a town inside. We just graboid things? Oh, no. Okay, so you're one of those tremors kind of snacks. I see. We got boned. Listen, Tag. Don't give a girl hope. Sorry, I'm trying to pay attention to multiple streams. Corgied, how? I can barely pay attention to my own stream, and I'm the one doing it. How do you do multiple streams? Printers too, actually, because she does
I like
that
that
too.
this game goes with the water, and it also goes so oosh.
Well done, Sliman. Well done. Well done. You did it, buddy. You did it, my slimy little man. Oh, my little goopy boy. My little sloppy soldier. Someone said snacks. Can I get some? Yeah, no. There's a bin of fresh vegetables by the front door. Nobody's ever come to deliver them, but they do. Should I be power washing a propane tank? This feels unsafe. I have a phobia in real life of compressed gases and fluids, by the way. If there is like a can that is compressed, I am always like a can of Lysol scares the hell out of me. Like bees are my big phobia, but like compressed gases. So this propane tank is genuinely freaking me out a little bit. I have a penchant for armored vehicles. They have such tasty components like depleted uranium and Kevlar. Yeah, buddy? Yeah, Wormaid? Are those... Can you digest those, or is it like a bird eating rocks? Is it like roughage to help you digest other things? Like, what is your primary food source? Because your main food source can't be armored vehicles, right? It's fine. You want it to be clean burning. That is a clean burning explosion, I tell you what. This is not how you clean a grill, by the way. This is like a colossally bad idea. Don't clean your grill with a power washer, please. All right, food shelf? Any more dirt on you? No, I think are we? Oh no, we're not quite clear on the grill. Control panel needed to be clear. I think that's it. I think we just have this little corner left of the yard. Oh, wait, there's the stairs. Let's get on the stairs. I am Mechanical Worm. Technically, you're an artificial intelligence. Hey, I used to be one of those. You want to hear my original lore? My OG? Hold on. Yeah. My original lore, are you ready for this? In the year 20XDX, a brilliant but lazy programmer created a little bit of self-replicating code on his college's computer lab. He got up to take a lunch break, but tragedy struck when a vending machine accident. It blew milk all over the door to the lab, rendering it inaccessible. The lab was chalked up as a loss and left locked away for countless years. But then, now, in the year 2020X, that AI had been running on the computer for countless years, feeding on pictures of cows that were stored on the hard drive and old game FAQs of outdated games and a lot of saved pornography. And eventually, in the year 2020X, I emerged, fully formed from that incredibly advanced computer machine, the 486DX2. It had a turbo button on it. And that was my original lore as a VTuber. So, AI Club, baby. Whoa, what the heck is this? This is Power Wash Simulator, Sneaky. This is my chill vibe. It is my God-given right to clean my grill with a pressure washer. You can't tell me what to do. I can tell you, you don't have to listen. Unless I get you with the magic. Check back with me once I figure out how the magic works. Then I'll get you with it. Then you'll have to listen. Utterly cheese-pilled. Corgi, do you have a 486DX2? So I know I owned at some point, or rather my family owned a 386 computer and a 286 computer prior to the 486DX2. But when I first started learning computers, when I learned how to, I taught myself how to code in QBasic, because we had the Gorilla and Snake games in QBasic. on that 486DX2. It was on that machine with the turbo button. So my oldest childhood memories of playing video games with my friends were on that 486DX2 computer, and I modeled my computer that I used for stream, for like my stream art and stuff, after that computer. And with the help of my good friend Jevin the Sausage, who is a 3D artist for a game studio, he helped me turn it into a 3D model, so now I actually have it in my 3D environment. At some point in lore, I suppose, I'll have to go back to the lab and pick that machine back up. Oh no, I think Ryusei got his hands on that, actually. I think he summoned it at one point, because we did a plot where he stole my computer in response to me stealing his orb. While I was still broadcasting from it, actually. Power washing worked on Android 18 when she came out of cell. I can get you a great deal on some pallets of Hypnogas if you want something magical to help out with that. We love Hypnogas around here, but I don't have the refrigeration systems to store Hypnogas, because, you know, it's a medieval fantasy setting and I would need to have actual magic. So unfortunately, the Hypnogas would all spoil and turn into regular poison. So, and I don't want to poison people. I just want to hypnotize people into doing what I want them to do, you know? I think this is it. I think the birdhouse is the final thing to clean. I think this is our final touch here. Oh, maybe not. Oh. Oh. I'm stuck. There we go. Where is there dirt left? Oh, right there. This is it. Lumina, this is it, Lilyhoof. All right. Oh, there it is. This is it. This is the last bit of dirt. This will be the final bit of power washing. It really was messy back here. It's Baja Blast flavored. Ooh, be careful. I might drink the Hypnogas directly out of the container. I had to quit soda. I can only have soda like once a week now, and it's very sad for me. Oh, there's so much dirt still caked up on this thing. All right. Where is there dirt left? Oh, all right, guys, this is it. This is the final piece of dirt. Yeah. All right, where is there dirt left? I do like that when you're down to like the final moments of it, it kind of makes you like take in the surroundings and just be a little cerebral about it. I mean, I can call up the gals in our occult research division. Do you have an occult research division? Find the gnome. Oh, if you right click, it sticks the nozzle on. I couldn't find the gnome. I was hoping it was like in the doghouse or something. Where? All right. Is there? Oh, wait. A trellis? No. Fence post. Fence post. Fence post meter is not full. We gotta fill up the fence post meter to win the game. There it is. Sneaky grime. All right. Where's the last bit of dirt? Under the steps? No, there isn't any under the There's dirt under the steps. This is it. All right. What's left? In the tutorial level, it was like, this is what you have left to clean. Oh, okay, if you press pause, you can get a list of items. The gas supply, the doghouse roof, The barbecue patio trim. Doghouse roof isn't clean? Was I not thorough enough with this? Oh, so I wasn't. All right, gas supply. Oh, Newsy Tanuki, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate that. Welcome on in. We're doing a little power wash simulator today. My name is Lumina, Lasiduous, Alexandria, Muet, Choco Taco, Hydra Punter, Lilyhoof, and it's nice to meet you. You can call me Lumi for short. I'm queer as hell, I'm trans, I'm pan, I'm polyamorous, and if that's your vibe, I hope you stick around. I hope you feel comfy here along with our really great community. So yes, we do have an occult research division. Praxis Memetics LLC is an interdimensional company that is a leading purveyor of mind-altering memetic agents and many other things. Wow, what an incredible portfolio to have. All right, what is a gas supply? I was thinking it was on the grill, but I'm not seeing any dirt over. Oh, sneaky. Sneaky. All right, what are we missing? Barbecue patio trim. Guys, I don't know about you, but this stream's kind of popping off, and I really like this energy. I think I might stream more of this. Retaining walls and stepping stones. Oh my god, there's so much little stuff left. Retaining walls? And I apologize, Nusi Tanuki. I've had to put some chat protections in place because we have been hate rated, I will say, quite a bit lately in the wake of the Wizard game. People are very mad that trans people exist, so I apologize that I've had to put so many protections in place. I really genuinely love talking to new people, but this prevents certain kinds of bot attack. So it's gonna be, I think, 10 minutes from when you first follow to when you'll be able to chat. And I hope you'll stick around because I'd love to hear what you have to say. I love to talk to people. Wormade, it's been a blast having you here. Thank you so much. I'm really glad Scott showed you my channel too. I love Scott. Scott's brilliant. Scott's a ton of fun. Scott has drawn me some wonderful and occasionally kind of titillating art. And he's never asked for anything in return but friendship. He's been wonderful. And we're talking about maybe playing something together because the difference is time zones, because obviously you might not know this about me, but I'm an American. And as an American, I live in the true time zone and not one of the false ones from across the pond, as they say. So, you may not get to see me and Scott play something together just because of time zones, but I would like to. Scott kind of rules. Yeah, with the metric system. I'm honestly 100% lost on why people even wanted it boycotted. Wait, what are we talking about? Are you talking about the Wizard game? You want to talk about why people wanted the Wizard game boycotted? Yeah, Sneaky. So the short version is the author of the Harry Potter mythos, J.K. Rowling, has come out extremely aggressively advocating for trans people to be erased from existence. She's used her clout and her platform in politics to publish a bunch of essays slamming the existence of trans people in general. She rubs elbows with literal Nazis who are pushing for trans genocide. She retweets and reposts their things all the time. She's unapologetic and vocal about her dislike for the trans community. She pushes a rhetoric that I exist as a man who is trying to infiltrate women's spaces and threaten women. Yeah, Corgi gets it. So none of these things are true about me. You probably know this by now, but I'm not much of a rapist. I really just want to go about my day and sometimes go pee while I'm at the Burger King without getting harassed in the bathroom. So, anyway, the idea is she is extremely active in English politics. So to some extent, like, Notch has said some things about trans people that are not great. And he's the creator of Minecraft. So, you know, that's bad. That sucks. But people still play Minecraft, and it doesn't super benefit Notch anymore because he sold it. Doug Tennapel, the creator of Earthworm Jim, is a weird bioessentialist. Gary Gygax was a weird bioessentialist. You know, but like, this is different because she is an active and powerful force in British politics who is using her clout and decades of money and platforming to specifically attack trans people and to tear down trans rights throughout the whole world. People in the United States lawmakers have cited her garbage essay that's based on bad science and a whole bunch of religious rhetoric to actually remove trans people's rights. And it's a real and tangible effect on us. So J.K. Rowling, you can't separate the art from the artist in this case because she gets royalties. She brags about wiping her turf tears, her words, with her royalty checks while we are suffering. I was a huge Potter fan. And barring all of like the obvious anti-Semitism and right-wing racist dog whistling in the game, because it's loaded with it. Look up anti-Semitism in Harry Potter Hogwarts Legacy, and you will find out a lot of things about the goblins you're gonna wish you didn't know. But to say nothing of that, playing or purchasing that game puts money and clout directly in the hands of a person who wants my literal execution at the hands of actual Nazis. And you're funding things like conversion therapy, which scientifically proven not to work and just causes trauma. The suicide rates for people who have undergone conversion therapy are like quadruple other people. So that's why we wanted it boycotted, Sneaky. And I'm not going to tell you what to do with your life. I'm not going to sit here and seek out people who are playing the game and harass them for it. I'm just going to block them and move on. But Sneaky, I gotta say, man, there is a line here that has been drawn in the sand, and we're not the ones who drew it. But at this point, in this society, I can't in good conscience associate with people who are willing to look past that because they want to play a kind of mid-cover shooter about child soldiers. There's no world where I'm gonna be okay with that. And if you disagree with me, I'm really sorry, gang. I don't have a space for you here. I don't want to draw that line in the sand, but that's just the truth. She's literally trying to kill us. And I gotta protect my people. So, yeah, anyway. My unfollow count is up to 6. Yeah, I lost a couple of streamers. Fucking... I'm not gonna call for a hate brigade or anything like that, but VShojo, one of the big VTuber agencies, more specifically Silvervale, was playing the game recently, and it's very much like, but it's my childhood dream to be a witch in the magical kingdom of Harry Potter, and I'm like, that's nice, it was mine too. I loved Harry Potter. I had all the merch, I had all the books, I know the movies by heart. I loved this shit. Imagine my shock and pain when I learned that the writer literally wants my execution. So there's a lot more to the story. There's a lot more nuance to it. Like the whole the pen name that she chose when she was writing that book about the man who dressed up as a woman to infiltrate women's spaces and murder them. It's a book J.K. Rowling wrote recently. So yeah, like, I don't know, it's discouraging. Anyway, the vibes are off now, so that's what's going on with Wizard Game. Silvervale specifically banned the word trans in her chat while playing the Wizard Game. Now, you could argue that she banned it because she didn't want people doing anti-trans harassment. She wanted to just not bring the debate into the stream. But at this point, like, I think it sends a pretty clear signal if you're gonna publicize this thing anyway, because the creator of it is not shy about her viewpoint or her using her clout to call for executions. So I don't know. Pushing this button makes a funny noise but shocks a dog, and people will be out here defending pushing the button. Yeah. Oh, there it is. There it is. Job complete. Anyway. Yeah, this is not a good vibe to raid out with. But we cleaned this shit, baby. We cleaned this shit. This was a lot of fun. And doing a chill stream was actually kind of awesome. So I think I want to throw a raid out to somebody. I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to see if there's anybody live right now that we want to introduce you guys to who is pretty cool. Try looking behind the walls of the yard. You'll find the gnome. I did look behind the walls of the yard. Where the heck is the gnome? I definitely looked behind the walls of the yard, didn't I? I did that first thing. Before we raid out. Before we raid out. Love the chill vibes you bring. Thank you, Wormaid. It's kind of a new thing I'm trying. Being chill is not historically my thing. I like a little bit of gremlin energy, you know? I like a little bit of Game Grumps style panic. I think it's a good vibe. But the chill thing is there. Is there a zoom? Can I get a sniper scope on my gun? Wait. I can't. I found him. He's right there. Anyway, I stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays on twitch.website. This is where I'm at. 2 p.m. PST. Where did my music go? Wait a minute. I did have music going, right? Is it? Did I close it? I will call him Gnome Chomsky TJ with the Gravity Falls joke. Maybe it was just playing in my head. I thought for sure I had music going just now, but I don't have the window open. It just doesn't seem to be open. I may have closed it when I opened Twitch. That's probably what happened. Yeah, here it is. Oops. I forgot I was still using that. Let me do a quick plug here. Because Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, 2 p.m. PST. But this Saturday, Special Seder Day, is going to be a special thing. Over on Misa Deluxe here on twitch.tv, in 2 days, I will be teaming up with some of my favorite people in the world. That's Bancha the Tanuki. That's myself, Level Up Lumi. That's Ryusei Shining Heart, the most powerful wizard of all time. And Misa Deluxe, the bunny girl from the future who's here to help protect the environment in the present. We're going to be playing the Scott Pilgrim versus the World game together in what is sure to be a ton of fun in this collab. I think you guys are going to have a really good time if you come by. If you've got a couple minutes on Saturday, it's going to be 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern, or 5 p.m. Central, which is Misa's time zone. Because it's going to be over on her channel, not here. Remember. That's the shout out. If you're not following her, it's right up there, real easy. You can come get some content, meet some other really cool creators. We have a really tight circle of people who all love each other very much, and we're all very powerful together. We draw on one another for strength and constantly steal each other's food. It's going to be a blast. It's going to be a ton of fun. And I hope you guys will come and hang out with us. But let's see who we're going to throw the raid out today. Maybe I can introduce you guys to somebody new. Or maybe we can raid one of our good old friends, who is somebody you have seen a million times before. We'll see. Normally speaking, I will love to raid somebody new that we haven't raided before, but I only like to do that if I have time to sit in their chat and like chill for a bit, and I don't think I do right now. Fangy's live right now. We could genuinely raid Fangy. We've raided Fangy pretty recently, though. Who's got a chill vibe? Who's playing something kind of... I mean, Tunic is stressful, but Fangy's very chill. Could also ISO, yeah. What's Carnage saying? What are you thinking? What are you thinking, Carnage? If you want. You just said if you want, and it's not connected to anything. I have a transfem streamer we could send some support for. What's she playing today? What is her name, Carnage? I'll check her out. Index page. Wait a minute, I know that name. Oh, you were talking about her. You were talking about her in our Discord, weren't you? Library of Ruina? Oh my god, please tell me. Is she like a mouse? I'm getting an ad. Hold on. Let me pull it up. Let's see what we're looking at. Let's delete this. I'm getting an ad, as you can see. Okay. What's the vibe?
Stupid question. Yeah. Would be, do you think it's worth tax?
So they're playing Library of Ruina. I'm not familiar with this, but you know what? Carnage, are you gonna hang out in our chat for a little bit? Because I'm gonna hang out for a couple of minutes. But
the first one you might get.
I think we're gonna throw the raid out to index page.
But
so,
like,
gang,
if you don't got other
I have a request for you.
cave.
I have a request, and my request is that when you arrive there with the raid, go ahead and say something in the chat, even if it's just our raid message. Let's say, what are we gonna call it? Cleansing the unclean raid, maybe? What's a good raid message? No, that's too. You know what? Let's do nice and clean raid.
One-shot them on accident, indeed.
World's cleanest gnome raid. World's cleanest gnome raid. Whopper, 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 junior, double, triple, whopper, frame will greet. So yeah, world's cleanest gnome raid. Feel free to decorate it with the emotes. We got a bunch of gift subs. I recommend the Ushimi wide for this if you want to throw Ushimi wide on either side of it. World's cleanest gnome raid. So please say something in the chat because it boosts her numbers first off, but also it boosts her mood and it gets her interacting with you. And Twitch streamers exist to interact. It's our whole thing. It's the whole reason for this platform. So participate, get some energy up, you know? You get out what you put in. You guys, I love you all very much. Thank you for being here. I will see you on Saturday at Misa Deluxe. If not that, I'll see you here on Tuesday. Bye!